Myers on the numbers to the right. Tucker and Thornton to the left. Gino to throw, looking left, still looking left. Now works his way back to the right. Throws low, incomplete, intended for White. And now a third down.
He had Mayer on a little spot route in the middle of the field. He came off that and then went to the flare, but his feet never moved. So Gino's feet kind of stuck in the ground, just kind of whipped.
Bueno, amigos, estamos aquí en vivo. El partido 3-0. Arriba los Chargers y aquí los Raiders haciendo su ofensiva con Gino Smith, que ya le interceptaron el balón en la primera jugada. Gino Smith en el shotgun, 3 receptores del lado izquierdo. Genty con él en el backfield. Smith buscando el pase hacia el lado izquierdo, incompleto. Bueno, un pase interference aquí, amigos. Interferencia de pase para la defensiva. Así que 8 yardas de penalidad de donde fue la falta. Y va a haber 1st y 10 automático. Primero y 10. Genty en el backfield con Gino Smith. Formación brunch. Viene Gino Smith. Sale Genty. El sweep. La corrida por el medio. Consigue 3 yardas aquí Trent Tucker. Segunda oportunidad y 7 aquí para los Raiders y Gino Smith. Ya están en posición de gol de campo. Viene Gino Smith en el shotgun. Viene el snap. La presión por el lado derecho. Viene el pase al centro. Incompleto. Casi interceptado ya por Jefferson. Así que será tercera oportunidad y 7. La ruta de poste aquí de Trent Tucker. Y el pase que lo interfiere ya Jefferson para que no se quede con ella Trent Tucker. Tercera y 7. Gino Smith en el shotgun. 2 receptores del lado izquierdo. Viene la presión y va a ser capturado atrás. Gino Smith, el sack para Khalil Mack. Cuarta y 17 aquí. Perdió 10 yardas en este sack. Gino Smith.
12 and a half now against his former team. And that is sack 108.5 in his career, his third of Geno Smith in his career. So now Carlson for the 50.
Así que viene Carlson para el field goal.
To try to tie the game. Good snap, good hold, and this kick is good.
De 44 yardas, Carlson, el field goal por el centro y es bueno. Así que 3 puntos para los Raiders y 3 puntos para mí en el Fantasy. Así que vendrán los Chargers y Justin Herbert a hacer su ofensiva aquí en este primer cuarto, su segunda ofensiva de la noche. Luego de que pellizcaran 3 puntos aquí el equipo de Las Vegas Raiders.
Want to avoid the hassles of putting it on the market and waiting for an offer? Tired of cash buyers promising the world only to reduce your price along the way?
Vamos a la pausa, retorno en breve.
Their offer and actively buying homes for nearly 40 years. Wedgwood Homes has no fees, no agent commissions, no listing contracts, and can close in as little as 3 days. Whether you are selling as is, tough rental properties, inherited a home, just financially stressed right now, or want to skip a traditional listing, make your next move with Wedgwood Homes. You can count on a Wedgwood Homes offer. We help turn your home or property into cash. It's easy. No repairs, no cleanings, no showings. And unlike other cash buyers who negotiate after you've signed, our offer is firm. Call now for a no-obligation all-cash offer from Wedgwood Homes. 800-307-2010. Southern California's trusted home buyer. 800-307-2010. 800-307-2010 or wedgwoodhomes.com.
Hey, it's Dean Sharp. Let me introduce you to my favorite pest control company, Ecola, and its owner, Sue Freeze. Sue, what makes Ecola different?
Because of my son's asthma, I wanted to find powerful solutions that are also gentle on people, pets, and the environment. So since 1983, Ecola is the pioneer of effective and conscientious pest control.
And most inspections are
Totally free.
So call Ecola today at 800-332-BUGS. That's 800-332-BUGS, or find them on the web at termitelady.com.
30, 20, 10, touchdown Chargers!
This is your home of the Bolts on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
All tied up at 3, 9 minutes, 2 seconds left in the first quarter. A reminder, you can win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury attorneys of the Chargers. Find them at wilshirelaw.com/Chargers and pay nothing until you win. Well, last week, we saw the Chiefs pick on Hassan Haskins with Darius Davis back there. And Hassan is back out there. Davis on the far side of where we're standing. Haskins close. And this is going to be Davis, who fields it on the right hash. 15, 20, 25, 30. Barrels all the way past the 35-yard line. See where they'll mark him down. Yep, right at the 35. It's a return of 30 yards for Darius. And now the Chargers, who were gifted an interception from Deion Henley, but can only get 5 yards of offense on the drive now. Going to see if they can march this thing down the field, chew some clock like they did so effectively against the Chiefs last week. Have not run the ball yet. There's a 3-and-out after the interception. Bunch formation right, Q to the left, Herbert in the shotgun. 14 on the play clock, and he's changing the play. Snap, they rush 4. Herbert to throw again. Takes a shot down the right sideline. Q adjusts and cannot catch it. And there is no flag. Q Blue Kelly was in coverage, never turned around.
He had him beat. The ball is a little bit underthrown. Yeah. I think if Q fights back a little bit more for the ball, he might get the call because he never got his head around.
No, it literally hit Kelly right in the back.
But he had him beat by about 2 steps, and something you don't see often from Justin, a little underthrown.
So Ladd and Keenan go out to the left. Keandre Lambert-Smith to the right. Q gets a breather. 2nd and 10. 6 on the line of scrimmage for the Raiders. They got early movement.
That's Trey.
That was Trey. So now going to be a 2nd and 15, trying to get a jump on Max Crosby.
Start. Offense number 79. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
It's loud here at Allegiant. As you would expect, primetime football on Monday night. And Trey was half a second early on that one.
Look, that's the toughest matchup as there is in the NFL with Max Crosby out there, but you can't give away free 5s.
So now 2nd and 15. Keenan goes in motion right to left. Joins Ladd.
2nd y 15 aquí para los Chargers.
Herbert to throw again. Here comes Max Crosby, cuts it loose, left sideline, incomplete.
Herbert en el shotgun. Viene la presión, el pase hacia el lado izquierdo, incompleto.
It's a deep comeback, and Q just a little stumble getting out of his break, and then it was a contested catch opportunity. Couldn't haul that one in. Well played by Stokes.
So Chargers could not convert on 3rd down last time. And this is going to be a long one.
Tercera oportunidad y 15 aquí para Herbert y los Chargers. Dos receptores del lado izquierdo.
Ladd and Q to the left. Herbert in the shotgun. Keenan to the right. Herbert standing tall.
Herbert, tercera y 15. Viene el snap. Herbert busca. Casi es capturado, sale a correr, cruza la línea de scrimmage y va a ser tacleado aquí. En la 35 Herbert. Así que cuarta oportunidad y 10 para el equipo de los Chargers.
So J.K. Scott to punt it away. Trey Tucker, who has got some wheels with his heels on the Raider 10-yard.
Así que vendrá la patada de despeje.
And this is a short kick. High kick.
Viene J.K. Scott. Viene la patada alta. Se va a quedar en la 20. Vamos a ver. En la 16 pide recepción libre Trey Tucker. Así que desde la 16 vendrán los Raiders a hacer su ofensiva aquí con Geno Smith. Geno Smith que en su primer drive a los 15 segundos, primera jugada interceptado. Vinieron los Chargers, consiguieron el field goal 3 puntos y ya en su próxima ofensiva consiguió Geno Smith en el próximo drive concretar el field goal de Daniel Carlson. Así que vamos a ver cómo le va ahora en esta su tercera ofensiva en la noche de hoy a Geno Smith y a Las Vegas Raiders. Recuerden, amigos, suscribirse, darle like a la transmisión, activar las notificaciones para que estén pendientes de todos nuestros directos aquí en NEF Sport Live. Recordarle, amigos, que estos equipos rivales de la división ambos ganaron su partido en la primera semana, tanto los Chargers como los Raiders.
DraftKings Pick Six, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts can score you real money and fast. Here's the play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats, from breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks.
Así que vamos a ver cómo le va aquí a Geno Smith.
The bigger your payout. Kickoff bonus. New DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry this season. Play your player instincts. No gimmicks, no convoluted rules. Just you, your player reads, and a shot at big returns. So download the DraftKings Pick Six app now. Use the code BOLTUP. That is code BOLTUP. Bolt Up. Play $5. Get $50 in Pick Six bonus picks. Make the call. Ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick Six. The crown is yours again. Download the DraftKings Pick Six app. Use the code BOLTUP. That's Bolt Up. Play $5 to get $50 in Pick Six bonus picks. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded is non-withdrawable Pick Six bonus picks that inspire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms. Pick6.draftkings.com/pros.
Back to more LA Chargers football. Run! Run! On the LA Chargers audio network.
Tied at 3, 7:57 to go. This will be the third offensive possession for the Raiders. Field goal on the last one, interception on the first play of their first one. And the Chargers nearly had an interception, a second one for Deion Henley on the first play, or second play, I should say, of the last drive.
Así que vienen los Raiders.
At the linebacker level with Deion. Geno under center.
Geno Smith en el centro. Debajo del centro. Viene el snap. Viene aquí la presión. Bueno, logra escaparse aquí Geno Smith por el lado izquierdo. El pase al centro. Completo aquí con Michael Mayer. Va a conseguir 3 yardas. Se logró salvar aquí en tablita Geno Smith de la captura.
Thank you, Shannon. I have no idea how Geno got out of that. I don't know. He got thrown into his right guard and somehow escaped to complete that pass instead of being dropped for a loss of about 7 or 8. He's under center now, offset eye. Hands to Genti. Genti runs into his own man, and he is touched down at the 14-yard line for a loss of about 6.
I think that's Thule that's wrecking shop there. Thule almost had to sack the play before. Yeah. He is having some fun against this offensive line right now.
He literally threw Mayer into Genti.
Well, I don't know if Mayer even knows where he is after Tony Jefferson hit him.
Yeah.
That was 3 yards he wishes he didn't have after that hit.
So now a 3rd and 12. Gilman Jefferson up high. Cam and Dante Jackson playing sticks defense here. And they rush forward. Gino has time. Throws out into the flat for Bowers. And Bowers has dropped a beautiful...
Bueno, Gino Smith, tercera y 12. El pase hacia el lado derecho completo. Y va a ser tacleado aquí Brook Bowers. Así que vendrá la cuarta oportunidad y 7 para el equipo de los Raiders.
And it leaves them about 6 yards short of the first down, so they'll have to punt it away. Darius Davis set up between the Charger 25 and 30.
Money, the pads are popping out
They
there
are,
tonight.
man. I don't know if our mics are really good that Rich has set up, but man, it sounds like guys are getting cracked down there. AJ Cole boots this one away.
Viene aquí la patada de despeje.
Davis fields at the 22, looks, cuts outside of the 25.
Viene el punt, alto, profundo, la captura ya en la 20. Sale a correr y pasa a la 25, 28 se queda. Así que desde la 28 vendrá Justin Herbert y los Chargers. Vamos a una pausa y retorno en breve, amigos.
Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we interview Charger players, coaches, and this week, front office general manager Joe Ortiz. Again, Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Sure, I'll admit it. Fantasy football is my jam. Is that still a thing people say? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bring your A game and watch the big games all season.
Number 2.
Claim your retro piece diffuser September 23rd when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Nothing but a good time when Bret Michaels brings his Rock the World Tour to Morongo, November 21st.
Morongo, good times.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Popsicles, sprinklers, a cool breeze. Talk about refreshing. You know what else is refreshing this summer? A brand new phone with Verizon. Yep, get a new phone on any plan with Select Phone Trade-in and My Plan. And lock down a low price for 3 years on any plan with My Plan. This is a deal for everyone, whether you're a new or existing customer. Swing by Verizon today for our best phone deals. 3-year price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate only. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers audio network.
Well, defense has dominated. Last week, Gino with a QB rating of 102.8, Herbert 131.7. And this one, Herbert 39.6, 1 of 5 for 5 yards. Gino 33.3, 5 of 8. For 36 yards and an interception. Herbert in the shotgun. Omari and
Viene aquí Justin Herbert.
They have yet to run the ball. And again, it's play action.
Herbert en shotgun. Viene el motion, el snap de Herbert, el play action. El pase al centro completo aquí. Herbert con Lat McCourty. 19 yardas el pase.
When you look back after the catch, I see Herbert helping up Max Crosby, so I think he's okay.
McConkey and Hampton go off. Najee comes in for the first time. Charger fans both
19 yardas aquí, segunda recepción de McCourty. 24 yardas ya lleva McCourty por la vía aérea. Segundo pase completo de Justin Herbert. Los dos han sido a él. Viene Herbert, formación I. Debajo del centro, Justin Herbert. Viene la corrida por el centro con Najee Harris, que consigue avanzar 6 yardas, abriéndose paso por el hueco aquí de estas líneas ofensivas. Segunda oportunidad y 4 aquí por avanzar para el equipo de los Chargers. Herbert. 2nd y 4. En el backfield para el shotgun. Par de receptores de ambos lados. Twins. 2nd y 4. Aquí viene Herbert. Sale a correr Herbert y pasa la línea de scrimmage. Consigue el 1st y 10. Y logra salir del campo. Y va a un pañuelo aquí. Vamos a ver de qué se trata. Consigue 12 yardas en esta corrida aquí Justin Herbert. Hubo un offside aquí de Crosby. Lo rechazan y reciben el resultado de la jugada, que fue esa corrida de 12 yardas para Justin Herbert en el 1st y 10. Justin Herbert en el backfield. Viene el snap. 3 receptores del lado izquierdo. Viene el motion. Aquí el play action. Herbert sale y va a ser saqueado aquí. Herbert capturado detrás de la línea de golpeo para perder 3 yardas.
Yeah, this is similar to one of the sacks that Drew Tranquil had last week in that Chiefs game against Herbert, where he's got a pocket. He thought he saw a lane and took off, and it closed down on him.
Segunda oportunidad y 13 por avanzar para el equipo de los Chargers. Herbert en el backfield. Se prepara Herbert. 3 receptores del lado derecho. Viene el snap. Herbert buscando el pase hacia el lado derecho. La captura aquí Keenan Allen. Se extiende ahí tratando de conseguir el 1st y 10. Se queda corto. Tercera oportunidad y 3 yardas para avanzar para los Chargers. Tercera y 3. Y el Lally Giants Stadium se vuelve loco. Todo ese público ahí con ese Compton dress. Herbert, el pase completo al centro. Con McConkey. Y vamos a ver de qué trata el castigo. Bueno, offside de la ofensiva, el número 84. Que Andrew Lambert Smith.
So instead of a 1st and 10 at the 18, it's a 3rd and 8 at the 34. Keenan Allen one-on-one out to the left.
Así que 5 para atrás, 3rd y 8. Están en la 33 de Las Vegas Raiders. Herbert en el shotgun. Viene el snap. Herbert, el drop, buscando, sale a correr por el centro, buscando aquí, logra evitar y consigue el 1st y 10 y fue golpeado ya cuando estaba en el piso. Y va a haber un pañuelo aquí, Devin White. Vamos a ver aquí, el golpe fue fuerte. Pudo haber estado en el límite. Pero lo van a cantar como personal foul, rudeza innecesaria para la defensiva y se pondrá a 1 yarda de el touchdown. Será 1st y gol aquí para los Raiders. Perdón, para los Chargers. Déjeme ver. Ah, no, mentira. Fue en la 15. Fue en la 15 el golpe. En la 25, perdón, el golpe. La pondrán en la 12 por ahí. Entonces, 1st y 10 para los Chargers. Debajo del centro, Herbert, formación I. La corrida aquí, por el lado derecho, consigue un hueco y consigue avanzar aquí 4 yardas. Bueno, hay varios flags aquí que saltan. Y vamos a ver de qué se trata. Bueno, habían demasiados hombres por parte de la defensiva en el campo.
Some big bodies. Will Dissly comes out here, joins Conklin, Scott Matlock. They'll go to the left hash. Still waiting for him to spot this thing. They seem a little confused. Yeah, where are they going? Well, that's not half the distance. Harbaugh's like, what are you doing? That's where he ran to. He literally ran to the 7.
Así que 5 yardas.
It's still 2nd and 6. It was 2nd and 6. Don't understand that at all. So offset I guess they're just going to run the play here. Hand off to Hampton. Hampton hit and stoned the line of scrimmage and dropped.
1st y 5 aquí para los Chargers, la corrida. Y lo van a detener aquí detrás de la línea de golpeo a Omarion Hampton.
Yeah, that makes absolutely no sense.
So now they got a 3rd and 8 after the loss. Quentin McConkey and Keenan come on. They join Will Dissly. And now he's saying it's 2nd down?
So he's saying he replayed the down. They took the penalty then?
So I guess he was saying they took the penalty, made it 1st and...
Yeah, so they got the down back by taking the...
Así que 2nd y 8.
So it is 2nd down and 8 now.
Correct.
There we go.
Para el equipo de los Chargers. Motion, Keenan Allen.
Here comes the blitz. Herbert drops back, has time, climbs the pocket, using his legs, moving to his right, throwing to the end zone.
Herbert, viene la presión, cargan 6, 7 para él. Está buscando Herbert. Busca escapar el pase y la captura aquí en la zona de anotación, Keenan Allen. Así que touchdown Justin Herbert. Segunda recepción para Keenan Allen. 20 yardas ya acumula en este partido. Y esta fue para touchdown. Tiene el punto extra. Cam Dicker. Un total de 8 jugadas, 72 yardas, 5 con 14 para los Chargers y el extra punto es bueno. 10-3. Gana el equipo de los Chargers cuando le quedan 20 segundos por acabar este primer cuarto. Vendrá Geno Smith y su ofensiva a tratar de anotar acá.
Not good, thank you, Shannon. And Boyd B, part of this rotation today. No Tito Abonia, as he was a late scratch here today. A rookie, Jamari Caldwell, getting the start. And we focus so much, DJ, you talked about it there for a second, on receiving yards, rushing touchdowns for these running backs, but we know Jim Harbaugh said it a million times, number one priority is pass protection.
And that was a great job there, picking that up. And then Justin is moving around so much more, and even you know, the runs that he's had, but then extending plays, scrambling, it's just a whole new dimension to this offense with his legs.
We talked about prior to that drive, his quarterback rating was at 39.3. Well, after that drive, it's at 106.2. So there you go. 44 passing yards and a touchdown. He's got 26 yards on the ground with his feet. And now Cam Dicker to kick off left to right. 20 seconds left in this first quarter. And he boots it again towards Zamir White. And again.
Bueno, viene la patada aquí. La va a tomar y se va a arrodillar en el Enson. Va a ser touchback. Empezarán desde la 35 los Raiders. Del Alex Glenn Stadium. En la ciudad de Las Vegas. De fondo se ve el Luxor. Y otros hoteles famosos. Mira a Allen, amigo, que regresa luego después de una temporada con los Bears. Vuelve aquí a Los Ángeles. ¿Quién tiene el backfield? Aquí la corrida por el lado derecho. Se la da aquí a Tucker, que consigue avanzar 7 yardas. Será 2nd y 3. Y Khalil Mack sale aquí lesionado, amigos. Baja agarrándose la mano izquierda. Parece que tiene un dolor ahí en la muñeca. Vamos a ver qué pasó aquí con Khalil Mack. Uf. Amigos, se le estiró el brazo para agarrar a... Y ahí se le fue el brazo con el golpe. Se quedó agarrado, amigos. Feo, feo, feo.
Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast. We going hard today. Hard-headed touchdown captain. Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we interview Charger players, coaches, and this week, front office general manager Joe Ortiz. Again, Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She could get a deal. Book telehealth if she feel.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
Matt Money Smith here reminding you that football is back, and so is your shot at big wins. It is DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL, your game day instinct.
Bueno, amigos, feo, feo, feo quedó ese brazo ahí de Khalil Mack.
On 2 or more player stats, from breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks, unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your calls, the bigger your payout. Kickoff bonus, new DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry this season. Play your player instincts. No gimmicks, no convoluted rules, just you, your player reads, and a shot at big returns. So download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Use the code BOLTUP. That is code BOLTUP, BOLTUP. Play $5.
Vamos a ver aquí, amigos. Finaliza el primer cuarto.
The crown is yours again. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app. Use the code BOLTUP. That's BOLTUP. Play 5 to get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded is non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that inspire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms. Pick6.draftkings.com/pros. Looking for the end zone.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Caught, touchdown Chargers.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers audio network.
Back here for the start of the second quarter, a 2nd and 3 for the Raiders, now moving left to right. Pistol formation, Gino and Genti behind him. Khalil Mack still on that 10. Shannon will have an update for us here shortly. And there's the
Viene aquí Gino Smith, el pase, el play action incompleto. Excelente defendido aquí el pase por parte de Hart.
Over the shoulder of Trent Tucker.
I think they might out. Tony Jefferson was there as well with Bowers. See which one they called.
Illegal contact. Defense number 0. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Dan Henley gives him an automatic first down. Shannon, what do you got?
Yeah, Khalil Mack, they brought the cart out for him. A lot of yelling in that tent. He shook off the cart. He's walking into the tunnel right now holding that wrist, guys.
All right, thank you, Shannon. Not good. Already has a sack in this game and has been in the backfield seemingly all game.
Yeah, it's not supposed to bend that way.
No. And Justin Aboigbe, by the way, also went up the tunnel. So here we go. New set of downs for the Raiders. Chargers up 10-3.
Un illegal contact aquí de parte de la defensiva. Aquí Genti, la corrida. Va a ser atrapado detrás de la línea.
Derwin was there as well. Kind of a creative play call where he's offset to the left. It almost looked like they were trying to hit a little trap there, and there was not happening there with the Chargers defense. Derwin was there before you could bat an eye.
Shan was talking about Dante Jackson in the tent. Came running on the field, and now he's going to jog off as Deshaun Hand comes back on. A little more size on the interior of that line with He Caldwell.
Well, you got to think they're going to try and get Bowers going here soon.
Viene aquí, segundo y 10, por avanzar. Aquí Gino Smith, el play action. Viene el pase, casi interceptado aquí. Buscando a Genti.
His mid on that, popping it up and down with all that speed close so quickly. Now a 3rd and 10. Shannon, what do you got down there?
Took Khalil Mack in the cart inside the tunnel here that's closest to the Chargers locker room. They put him in the cart because they got to take him all the way to the other side, guys, where we saw Aboigbe get his ankle x-rayed. Khalil Mack's now going to have that left hand x-rayed. That's what he was holding on to, his left hand.
All right, thank you, Shannon. Did not look good on the replay. So here we go, 1 of 3 on 3rd down. This is a 3rd and 10. 5 on the line of scrimmage for the Chargers. And they bring them all. Gino.
Viene Gino Smith, el pase completo al centro con Jacoby Myers. 25 yardas de recepción.
In the middle of the field, it's a gain of 25.
You send a lot of bodies at Gino, he's going to pick you apart. And they've had success when they've made him sort through a cluster of bodies. The play before, there was a lot of traffic, and he struggled.
Running with tempo here. Zamir White out there. Gino to throw again. And this time, Gino lets it fly late. It's
pase incompleto.
Comes in, going to be holding on the offense, so back him up 10.
Holding. Offense number 66.
Bueno, hay un castigo aquí, penalidad, holding de la defensiva.
To me, you want to create a
de la
force for
ofensiva.
him in the back. You want to have a bunch of bodies and getting hands on footballs. They've already done that twice. When they've sent extra rushers, it clears up the picture for him down the field.
Yeah, they blitzed him 44% of his dropbacks last week, and he carved the Patriots up. 189 yards, 9 of 13, and a 137.5 rating when blitzed. Genti back in to the left of Gino on a 1st and 20. Tucker all alone to the left. Big cushion. There's the handoff to Genti, looking to stretch it to the right. Makes the first man miss, but waiting for him is Tarheeb still. Dan Henley cleans it up. Down at the 35 for a gain of 3, 2nd and 17.
Let's see if they get a fumble out of Genti. Every time they get to the ball, they are ripping at it, trying to get it out. He had some issues with that. Now, he carried it a bazillion times at Boise, but he did have some issues putting the ball on the ground, and that is definitely a focus with the tackling today.
Señores, se fue lesionado Khalil Mack, el brazo luxado.
Make it trips to the left. Bowers,
Viene aquí
to the right, Thornton all alone.
Gino Smith, shotgun. Sale Genti al pase por el lado izquierdo, va buscando. Gino Smith trata de escapar y sale a correr Gino Smith. Consigue avanzar y avanza y queda cerca del 1º y 10. Así que consiguió 16 yardas aquí Gino Smith de corrida. Se escapó aquí Gino. Se quedó a 1 yarda del 1º y 10.
So from a 1st and 20 to a 3rd and 1, 2 of 4 on 3rd down. Pistol formation with Genti in the backfield.
Vamos a ver aquí.
Gino.
3rd y 1, Genti y la corrida por el medio. Genti consigue el 1º y 10. Consigue 2 yardas aquí Ashton Genti.
Last week 100%. They made it to throw. That's where he's looking now. Works his way back right to the flat for Genti, and he's able to get Derwin to miss. Genti on his feet all the way down to the 14.
Tiene el pase con Genti hacia el lado izquierdo, consigue burlar el primer tacleo y sigue avanzando y consigue un par de yardas más.
But Genti spun away.
It would have been a 5-yard loss. Derwin closed down on him. Genti just spun back inside. It was a nifty play. That should have been a 5-yard loss.
Don't see that happen to Derwin often, but a beautiful play by the
Iba a perder yarda aquí Genti, pero consiguió avanzar.
On a 2nd and 6. Bowers settles in the slot right. Geno in the shotgun again.
Geno Smith en el shotgun.
Geno goes to the end zone and beautifully swatted away by a low.
Segunda oportunidad. El pase aquí a Jacoby Meyer.
Knock that away and it'll be a 3rd and 6.
Incompleto. Wellman pegado ahí de Jacoby Meyer. Desvía ese pase.
6th pass defense by the Charger defense on that one. Now a 3rd and 6.
Así que bien defendido el pase ahí.
They're doing that bunch formation to the left with Tucker, Myers, and Bowers. And it's a bad snap. Geno has to scoop it out, and he's going to be dropped.
Viene Geno Smith.
Jamari Caldwell, the rookie.
Saqueado aquí, atrapado Geno Smith. En la 22 de los Chargers.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal attempt here for Carlson.
Yeah, the center has a bad snap.
Y vendrá el field goal por parte de Carlson.
Caldwell compounds the error by Meredith and gets home with a sack. And again, 4-man rush. You can get there with 4. You don't need more.
This will be a 40-yarder from the right hash for Carlson. Already 1 for 1 here tonight.
Vamos a ver aquí el field goal de parte de Carlson.
So 10-6 now, Chargers on top.
Y de 40 yardas es buena la patada. Así que completa el field goal aquí Carlson. Y tienen 6 puntos el equipo de Las Vegas Raiders. 10 el equipo de los Chargers. 11 jugadas para los Raiders en este drive. 43 yardas. Pudieron avanzar. Y así que, amigos, la defensiva del equipo de los Chargers han podido sacar de abajo y evitar que anoten de touchdown el equipo de los Raiders. Así que, amigos, vamos a ver ahora cuando vendrá el equipo de los Chargers y Justin Herbert a hacer su ofensiva en este cuarto.
Toyota.com. You can explore our full lineup of vehicles, compare features side by side, search our available inventory, see our latest offers, find a dealer. You can even build, price, and accessorize your Toyota right online. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go.
Así que, amigos, 10-6 arriba los Chargers. Vamos a ver ahora cuando venga Justin Herbert a hacer su ofensiva.
It's time to rise beyond banking. Terms and conditions apply. Visit risecu.com/chargers. Federally insured by NCUA.
30, 20, 10, touchdown! This is your home of the Bolts on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Chargers Impact Fund, nonprofit charity committed to empowering youth, generating access, and creating opportunity to learn how you can help make a difference. Visit chargers.com/impact. That Raider drive, 11 plays, 43 yards, 5 minutes, 26 seconds. 40-yard field goal for Daniel Carlson. As Darius Davis, Hassan Haskins back there to try to return this. And
Bueno, viene la patada aquí del kickoff. Viene la patada. La recepción de Hassan Haskins pasa a la 20, la 25, la 30, 32, por ahí 31. Queda Haskins. Así que vendrán los Chargers con Justin Herbert a hacer su ofensiva en este drive, faltando 9 minutos con 54 por jugar. 9 minutos con 45 por jugar de este segundo cuarto y de esta primera mitad. Estamos aquí el partido 10-6 arriba los Chargers. Herbert en el shotgun, par de receptores del lado derecho, viene el motion, Questin Johnson, la corrida, se detiene y va a ser detenido detrás de la línea de golpeo, va a perder aquí 2 yardas, excelente. La defensiva aquí de los Raiders. En el tacleo, Devin White, el linebacker, que pudo ahí penetrar y conseguir ese tacleo. Segunda oportunidad y 12. 3 receptores del lado derecho. Herbert, muestran el blitz. Del lado derecho, el pase completo de ese mismo lado. Con McConkey. Leyó el blitz. Herbert vio que ese receptor quedaba solo. Consigue el pase de 6 yardas aquí con Lad McConkey. 3rd y 6. Aquí para los Chargers. McConkey en motion. 3 receptores ahora del lado izquierdo. Viene Herbert. Esperando el snap. Viene el snap. Herbert buscando el pase al centro. Incompleto, casi. Interceptado, buscando a Quentin Johnston. 4ª oportunidad y 6 para los Chargers. Bueno, aquí vemos como la línea ofensiva pudo hacer un deflect de ese pase. La línea defensiva, perdón. Bueno, aquí parece que hubo un outside. Habría brincado antes. Un defensivo de los Raiders va a pedir aquí la recepción libre, pero bueno, parece que no. Así que amigos, el partido 10-6 vendrán desde la 11 el equipo de Las Vegas Raiders con Geno Smith, que de momento ha sido limitado a 2 field goals y una intercepción. De momento, Geno Smith ha intentado 12 pases, ha completado 7, una intercepción y también tiene la mayor cantidad de yardas recorridas por la vía terrestre para el equipo de los Raiders con 15. Meyers, una recepción 25 yardas por parte del equipo de los Raiders esta noche. Vamos a ver cómo le va ahora a Geno Smith frente a esta defensiva de los Chargers que lo ha tenido limitado en estos 3-4 primeros drives.
When you're in the Coachella Valley, nobody brings you fun and excitement like Spotlight 29 Casino. They've added hundreds of new slots and 5 treasures baccarat exclusive to Spotlight 29.
And the best lineup of entertainers anywhere.
Go to spotlight29.com for details.
Plus, the gaming age is now 18.
So get to the Coachella Valley.
Great shows, bright lights, and big winnings. Spotlight 29.
Coachella's best bet.
All right, team, it's game time. Blue 42, California 8 scratch right on 1.
Wait, what play is that?
Keep up, man. He said play scratchers from the California Lottery.
Oh.
With the new Los Angeles Chargers scratchers, it's always a great call.
For sure.
On one. Ready, set, play.
Play the new Game Day Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.
This is your home. This is your home of the Bulls on the LA Chargers Audio Network. Touchdown Chargers!
Good to see Justin Aboigbe back out there on the field after dealing with an ankle injury. 10-6 Chargers, just punted it away. 8 minutes, 6 seconds left here in the half. Pair of field goals for the Raiders. First play from scrimmage was the Chargers intercepting Geno Smith. Got him pinned deep here all the way back at the 11-yard line after a nice punt from J.K. Scott. Raiders moving left to right from our booth. Geno under center, Genty in the backfield.
Debajo del centro, Geno Smith. Genty en el backfield. Viene la corrida con Genty. Busca el hueco y consigue avanzar aquí. 6 yardas, Genty. 6 acarreos para 20 yardas en este encuentro para Aston Genty.
Thank you, Shannon. Yeah, no doubt a huge loss. Already had a sack in this game and seemingly was in the backfield on every play. And they go empty as Genty goes wide.
Segunda oportunidad y 4 para el equipo de los Raiders. Genty en motion, 3 receptores al lado izquierdo. Viene Geno Smith, viene el pase. Busca hacia el lado izquierdo, derecho, completo. Con Michael Mayer. Primero y 10 para los Raiders.
Dealing with it all week. Did not practice the first 2 days of the week. Now they go trips to the left. Something they did 68% of the snaps last week against the Patriots. There's the handoff to Genty. And again,
Geno Smith.
Right through this line. He's going to pick up a first down.
Viene el snap. Genty, la corrida por el lado izquierdo. Consigue avanzar y llega hasta el primero y 10. 10 yardas aquí para Aston Jenkins. Primero y 10 para los Raiders.
Sure, Marion Hampton would like some of that action on the other side of the ball. The Chargers have given it to Najee Harris and Marion Hampton once each. Strength of the line is right. White in the backfield. Geno, play action.
Geno Smith debajo del centro. Viene el motion de Mayer. Play action. Geno. El pase completo. Aquí consigue Samir White la recepción para 8 yardas.
Yeah, he got hooked. Initially, it was that initial hook.
Right. It was around his neck. Colton Miller.
You got to be wary of a big play action shot here on 2nd and short.
White stays in.
Segunda y 2.
Tully on that left edge has been wreaking havoc thus far. And Geno has time. Hit a little bit as he throws. Going down.
Geno Smith.
Incomplete. No flag.
Play action. El pase al fondo profundo. Incompleto aquí buscando a Dontel Tronton Jr.
That's a shot play down. You've got 3rd down coming up behind it to go with the 1st down. So still never got his head around.
Bien defendido aquí por Steele. Pegado al hombre. Pide a ver si hay alguna penalidad. El árbitro consideró que no había nada. Bueno, aquí en 3rd y 2, los Chargers piden un timeout. Quedan 5 minutos 21 por jugar de este segundo cuarto.
I like it when you can play zone and make Geno have to work through all that traffic on the back end, but now they're starting to adjust, and Chip Kelly saying, okay, we're going to run the ball. You're going to devote all those bodies on the back half. We're going to try and be physical and run the football.
Well, 59% of their snaps were a light box last week. That was the third most in the NFL for the Chargers. So here's a 3rd and 1.
Tercera oportunidad y 2. Samir White en el backfield. Pistol. Viene aquí Geno Smith. Viene el snap. Y van a detenerlo en el backfield. Aquí es Samir White. Van a tener que despejar el equipo de los Raiders.
You get a free, clean run through for Deion Henley, and they were both. That was a meeting back there with those two.
So a beautiful play to force the punt. Darius Davis at his own 10. Cole to boot this thing away, left to right from where we sit.
They were 2nd and 1. That's huge.
And Cole.
Viene el despeje. La patada aquí alta. Con mucha profundidad, pide recepción libre en la 10. Así que en la 9, un pasito para atrás. Van a iniciar desde la 9 el equipo de los Chargers en esta ofensiva.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network, wherever you prefer to procure your podcast. We going hard today. Hard-hitting touchdown captain. Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me.
Los Chargers empezar desde la 9.
General Manager Joe Ortiz. Again, Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart. No. So check Allstate first and see what
Vamos a una pausa, amigos. Retornamos en breve.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Here's the tale of the daily med fill. Same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings Wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap Good RX, saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. Deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang. That one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check Good RX. Good RX is not insurance.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at timbertech.com.
Back to more LA Chargers football. Left sideline, 10-5. Flips into the end zone. On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Back of the game for Deion Henley thus far on Monday Night Football. An interception, a tackle for loss, 2 passes defensed, and 3 tackles. And that's while battling a little bit of sickness. Wasn't sure if he was going to play in this one, but here we go. Najee Harris in the backfield. The Chargers have run the ball twice with their running backs. Backed up to their own 9 here.
Viene Justin Herbert.
And it's a quick throw and a quick catch for Keenan Allen all the way out to the 18-yard line for a gain of 9, tackled by Jeremy Chin.
I think this is a drive of the game right here. You go down, you get some points, you kill the clock, you turn around and get the ball coming out in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, you are cooking with gas. You get stopped here on this first series, you give them field position.
Bueno, aquí el pase con Keenan Allen que consigue 9 yardas. Segunda oportunidad y 1. Segundo y 1 aquí para el equipo de los Chargers. Viene la corrida por el centro, va a ser detenido aquí Najee Harris sin ganancia. 3rd y 1 aquí para los Chargers.
Now saying first and no. The scoreboard is wrong. They got first and 10 up there. It's 3rd and 1. It's third and maybe half a football. They got to get to the 19-yard line, and the ball is just past the 18-yard line.
Well, if you've seen the legs on Hampton.
Tercera oportunidad y 1. Tratando de frenar aquí el avance de los Chargers, la defensiva de los Raiders. Debajo del centro, Justin Herbert. Vamos a ver aquí el motion, la corrida. Bueno, aquí lo iban a detener y consigue romper las tacleadas. Harris o Marion Hampton, perdón, y consiguió 15 yardas aquí Hampton.
That's his new longest run. Had 11 last week. That one 13. And that clock keeps moving at 2:45 and counting now. Now he goes off for a breather, and they go empty. Keandre Lambert-Smith. Check with the official there. Make sure you're not lined up off sides. Herbert to throw. They rush 4.
Primero y 10 para los Chargers. Herbert. El pase al centro completo con Will Disley, 7 yardas. Segunda oportunidad y 3 para el equipo de los Chargers. Vamos a ver si dejan acabar el tiempo aquí para irse a la pausa de los 2 minutos. O si correrán otra jugada más aquí en segunda y 3. Vamos a ver aquí. Se acaba el tiempo. Y vamos a la pausa de los 2 minutos, amigos.
Sunday, September 21st against the Denver Broncos. Be part of this classic AFC West rivalry that also includes the Chargers' annual celebration of Latino Heritage Month presented by Verizon. Limited tickets remain for one of the most exciting days of the year, so secure your seats while supplies last. Visit chargers.com/tickets and we'll see you at SoFi.
Popsicles, sprinklers, a cool breeze. Talk about refreshing. You know what else is refreshing this summer? A brand new phone with Verizon. Yep, get a new phone on any plan with Select Phone Trade-in and My Plan. And lock down a low price for 3 years on any plan with My Plan. This is a deal for everyone, whether you're a new or existing customer. Swing by Verizon today for our best phone deals. 3-year price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate only. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that football is back, and so is your shot at big wins. It is DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts can score you real money and fast. Here's the play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats. From breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks, unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your calls, the bigger your payout. Kickoff bonus, new DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry this season. Play your player instincts. No gimmicks, no convoluted rules, just you. Your player reads and a shot at big returns. So download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Use the code BOLTUP. That is code BOLTUP, BOLTUP. Play $5, get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call, ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours again. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app. Use the code BOLTUP. That's BOLTUP. Play $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded is non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that inspire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms. Pick6.draftkings.com/pros.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Kick is good.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers audio network.
So the Chargers with a 2nd and 3 here at the 2-minute warning. They lead 10-6. They have only run the ball 4 times with their running backs. Now Herbert's taken off 3 times for 26 yards, but a huge run of 13 yards there by Hampton on that 3rd and 1, and he is now in the backfield to the left of Herbert with a 2nd and 4 in front of him.
Got Ladd and Jeremy Chin.
Showing blitz. And they run forward.
Herbert en el shotgun. Viene el snap. Herbert buscando el pase. Completo aquí con Quentin Johnson.
What a throw from Justin Herbert. And that thing was beautiful, right over the shoulder. Had Ladd McConkey on that middle level. Thought he might try and take that, but then Herbert sees the home run over the top. That is vision, accuracy, arm strength, check, check, check.
And how about tracking the ball over his shoulder, never breaking stride.
60 yardas este pase, amigos.
He had to do it in order to outrun the last defender to get into the end zone. What a connection between those two for the third time already this season.
You think Q likes Vegas?
Woo, right? 180 yards last year in Week 18. And the extra point is up and through. And for Q, that is just shy of his career-long 66 yards.
Así que 17-6 el partido, amigos.
No doubt. 5 plays, 91 yards, 43 seconds, 60 yards. Herbert to Quentin Johnston. Our UCLA Health Drive summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. Shannon, what do you got down there?
Well, a special touchdown for Q. He's holding on to that ball. He brought it back to the sideline with him. After last week's success in Brazil, he said, I'm honestly just trying to prove myself right. He's not
17-6. Arriba el equipo de los Chargers. Segundo pase de touchdown de la noche para Justin Herbert. Así que vamos a ver. En este minuto con 51 que queda por jugar, con 3 tiempos, con 3 timeouts que le quedan al equipo de los Raiders, si pueden por lo menos anotar un field goal o un touchdown para acortar la distancia, ya que el equipo de los Chargers recibirán el balón en la segunda mitad.
This team has a chance to really go somewhere. So if he can take his time and hopefully get back healthy and enjoy what could be a pretty fun ride the way this team is playing through 2 weeks.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, last week, Khalil with a couple pressures, that huge tackle for loss on that sweep from Worthy, or Hollywood Brown, I think it was. 17-6, Chargers up, and they will start the second half with the ball.
Raiders have all 3 timeouts.
And a huge stop on that last play from Naquan Jones.
Bud Crawford in the house.
Yeah, there you go. After his big win. Right here, right? A little reach in over Canelo.
They had over 70,000 people in here for that fight.
El enfrentamiento entre los dos running back novatos, Omarion Hampton y Ashton Jeanty.
Wingspan advantage or a length advantage. I was like, I don't know. I think he's okay.
Vamos a ver cómo le va esta noche a estos running backs.
Yeah. Last time Zamir White took the knee, he's returned all the kicks. Laube has not had any.
When you've got a kicker like they have with that leg and Carlson.
Buen momento, amigos. El partido 17-6 ganando el equipo de los Chargers. Vamos a ver cómo termina. Aquí viene la patada, viene la devolución por la 20, 25 y cerca de la 30. Detienen aquí en la 28 a Zamir White.
So defense now, no Khalil Mack. It's been Bud Dupree and Thule.
Go to work on Alex Kappa, boys.
And now they have a Boydby lined up as that outside rusher. With Tier Tartan hand in the middle. Gino to throw. Pocket collapsing and he gets it out in the flat to Laube.
Viene Gino Smith. Aquí buscando el pase. Completa aquí con su running back para el lado izquierdo. Consigue avanzar y consigue el primero y 10 y salir. Detiene el reloj aquí. Consigue el primero y 10. Así que excelente la jugada aquí de Dylan Laube. Dos receptores del lado derecho. Gino Smith al centro con Laube, que busca avanzar y consigue 4 yardas aquí Laube. No joro. Y rápidamente la segunda jugada de aquí Gino Smith desde el shotgun. Par de receptores de ambos lados. Twins, el pase hacia el lado izquierdo, incompleto. Vamos a ver, aquí lo marcan hacia Trea Tucker. El segundo y 6 por avanzar para los Raiders.
Closest thing you'd have to a NASCAR package here for this team.
I would love to see them fan out and isolate Kappa, that right guard, and go get him.
Now that's where Caldwell is right now. Already has a sack in this one. Laube in the backfield.
Perdón, tercer y 6. Laube en el backfield. Vamos a ver Gino Smith. Aquí viene buscándolo. Viene el pase de Gino Smith. Incompleto. Aquí le van a marcar la intercepción a Gino Smith. Excelente la defensiva aquí de los Chargers. Segunda intercepción de la noche para los Chargers frente a Gino Smith. El pase forzado allá se quedó corto y le cayó aquí a Jefferson.
I think his foot might have clipped him. It's close.
That's all right, though. A minute left. Now the Raiders do have all 3 timeouts, so I'm guessing the Chargers are going to try to play this one safe. Because again, if you're punting out of your own end zone, you're going to already likely have Carlson in his own range.
Así que queda 1 minuto para acabar esta primera mitad.
3 timeouts left, so you would like to get a first down and not worry about it.
So Herbert under center. And now we're waiting. It looks like they've got Trey Harris, right? Lined up in that diamond formation. You got
an extra lineman. You got an extra lineman out there.
Yeah, you got an extra lineman. That's Deculus out there. So Deculus is outside of Trey. You've got Herbert under center.
Bueno, desde la 1 aquí Justin Herbert. Vamos a ver aquí. El quarterback le empuja y consiguen 2 yardas salir del encajonamiento aquí los Chargers. Y piden tiempo aquí los Raiders. Le quedan 2 timeouts por pedir a los Raiders.
Can expose yourself if you don't get them. There can be some room.
Kuntz jogging on now, along with Jamal Adams.
Anybody want to see a 97-yard touchdown run?
Wouldn't mind it. Hampton is to the left of Herbert in the shotgun. They're about 2 yards deep in their own end zone on a 2nd and 8. Matlock out there on the left side of that offensive line. Here's Herbert to throw.
Vamos a ver aquí. Segundo y 8. Herbert, el pase al centro completo con Quentin Johnson. 7 yardas.
He's coming into his own. It's fun to watch.
Number 99, a 60-yard touchdown catch from Herbert. They're up 17-6. Raiders use their 2nd of 3 timeouts. And this is a huge yard if you can get it. Gino now with 2 interceptions in this game. 1 on the first play from scrimmage to Deion Henley, and that last one.
Piden el segundo timeout aquí el equipo de los Raiders, tratando de detener aquí a los Chargers. Tercera y 1. Tienen que detenerlo aquí para ver si le dan un chancecito a los Raiders. Herbert, aquí la corrida por el centro. Y va a conseguir el 1º y 10. Y hasta aquí se va a quedar esta novela por este primer cuarto. Marion Hampton consigue avanzar las 2 yardas.
Let's get a little John halftime show here.
I'm going to let you take that one in. I'm going to make my way. The meal room. I got to see it on the preview.
Bueno, vendrá a poner la rodilla aquí Herbert.
It's going to be hard to guess, but it's turned down for what? In shots. That's what he's going to do. Herbert in the shotgun.
Bueno, no. En el shotgun.
Hands to Hampton. Hampton makes the first man miss and cut down at the 20-yard.
Herbert. Aquí la corrida con Hampton por el centro. Y va a ser detenido antes del 1:10 y va a acabar aquí, amigo. Ahora sí, este es halftime. Esta primera mitad. Vamos hacia la pausa del halftime. Y retornamos, amigos, en breve.
Network, wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-cated touchdown captain. Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we interview Charger players, coaches, and this week, front office general manager Joe Ortiz. Again, Chargers Weekly. Available wherever you get your podcasts. Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that football is back, and so is your shot at big wins. It is DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts can score you real money and fast. Here's the play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats. From breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks, unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your calls, the bigger your payout. Kickoff bonus, new DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry this season. Play your player instincts. No gimmicks, no convoluted rules, just you. Your player reads and a shot at big returns. So download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Use the code BOLTUP. That is code BOLTUP. Bolt up. Play $5. Get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call. Ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours again. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app. Use the code BOLTUP. That's BOLTUP. Play $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded is non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that inspire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms. Pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
You wouldn't trust a butcher to babysit your pet pig. You wouldn't trust a lumberjack to repair your antiques. Or a professional wrestler to be your massage therapist. So why would you trust anyone but AMCO to fix your car? For over 50 years, we've been the trusted experts in transmission repair.
Check out AMCO's multiple financing options, so you can fix it fast and pay it off slow.
AA MCO.
More LA Chargers football is just minutes away.
Mere moment.
But first,
Great half! Great half!
this is LA Chargers halftime.
And we got a whole nother half to finish this game.
Now here's your host on the LA Chargers Audio Network, Isaac Lowenkron.
The score at halftime with first place on the line in the AFC West, the Chargers 17, the Las Vegas Raiders 6. This evening's halftime highlights are presented by Valvoline. Keep your car or truck working at peak performance by taking it to Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change where they offer stay-in-your-car service while you wait. Locations all over Southern California. Find the location nearest you at SoCalOilChange.com. Chargers won the toss and deferred, but did anything but defer on the first snap of the game.
Gino, pistol formation, Genti behind him. Myers in motion. Gino takes the snap. Play action, and nearly, it is intercepted. Deion Henley with it. First play of the game is a Chargers interception.
Leading to a 38-yard field goal by Cameron Dicker. Raiders answered with a 54-yard field goal from Daniel Carlson. And then after the teams exchanged punts, Justin Herbert connected with Ladd McConkey for a 19-yard completion, then had scrambles of 12 yards and 9 yards, setting up a 2nd down and 8 for the Chargers from the Raider 10-yard line.
Here comes the blitz. Herbert drops back, has time, climbs the pocket, using his legs, moving to his right, throwing to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Chargers! The captain, Keenan Allen.
Giving the Chargers a 10-3 lead after one, only negative of the first quarter. Khalil Mack injured his left elbow and is out for the rest of the game. Chargers up 17-6 at halftime over the Raiders. Second quarter highlights straight ahead on the LA Chargers Football Network.
If
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-764-6022. 800-764-6022. 800-764-6022.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Do you want to sell a house, but it needs a lot of work? Want to avoid the hassles of putting it on the market and waiting for an offer? Tired of cash buyers promising the world only to reduce your price along the way? Wedgwood Homes is firm on their offer and actively buying homes for nearly 40 years. Wedgwood Homes has no fees, no agent commissions, no listing contracts, and can close in as little as 3 days. Whether you are selling as is, tough rental properties, inherited a home, just financially stressed right now, or want to skip a traditional listing, make your next move with Wedgwood Homes. You can count on a Wedgwood Homes offer. We help turn your home or property into cash. It's easy. No repairs, no cleanings, no showings. And unlike other cash buyers who negotiate after you've signed, our offer is firm. Call now for a no-obligation all-cash offer from Wedgwood Homes. 800-307-2010. Southern California's trusted home buyer. 800-307-2010. 800-307-2010 or wedgwoodhomes.com.
Looking, throwing to the end zone.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Caught, touchdown, Chargers!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers audio network.
The Chargers with a 17-6 halftime lead at Las Vegas over the Raiders in a showdown for first place in the AFC West. LA Chargers football is presented by Cal Recycle. We're reimagining recycling in California. Put food scraps in your green bin, take California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site, and get cash back. Learn more at recyclingimaginedca.com. Chargers led 10-3 after one. Raiders kicked a field goal to make it 10-6 Chargers. 5 minutes into the second quarter. It was still 10-6 Chargers at the 2-minute warning when Justin Herbert went for the big one.
And they run four. Herbert has all day in the pocket. Takes a shot downfield. Two wide open. Caught. Quentin Johnson. Touchdown. Chargers. 60-yard touchdown.
Johnston's third touchdown reception already this season. Herbert's fifth touchdown pass of the young season without an interception. 17-6 Chargers. Raiders came back and had a 3rd down and 6 at their 45-yard line when it was time for a Tony Award winning play.
Laube in the backfield. And they bring a blitz, and Gino is on the run, scrambling to his right, looking downfield. Caldwell in pursuit. Takes a shot downfield, and is that picked off? It is! Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
The 5th interception of his career, his first since 2018 when he played for the Baltimore Ravens, maintaining the Chargers' 17-6 lead at Las Vegas going into halftime, and the Chargers will receive the second half kickoff. Matt Money Smith, Daniel Jeremiah, and Shannon Farron standing by to bring it to you after these on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert. Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-Cated touchdown captain. Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we interview Charger players, coaches, and this week, front office general manager Joe Ortiz. Again, Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Scoring your favorite LA Chargers gear has never been easier with 2 locations to choose from. The Equipment Room at SoFi Stadium and the Chargers Team Store located right there at 2144 East El Segundo Boulevard in the Chargers Commons Shopping Center. Open Thursday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Chargers Team Store is stocked with the latest limited edition merch drops, jerseys, headwear, sideline gear, and much more. To learn more, visit chargers.com/shop. Again, that's chargers.com/shop.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped Good RX and saw the light.
She can get a deal. Book telehealth if she feels.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest.
Bueno amigos, estamos de vuelta aquí, ya poco para iniciar la segunda mitad de este encuentro. Está 17-6 ganando el equipo de los Chargers. Así que vamos a ver cómo viene el equipo de los Chargers, ya que recibirán el balón en esta segunda mitad. Al inicio del partido lo recibieron los Raiders. ¿Qué sucede? Intercepción de Geno Smith y convirtieron de 3 puntos el equipo de los Chargers. Luego de ahí, Geno Smith y su ofensiva se han limitado a 2 field goals en el día de hoy, mientras que Justin Herbert ha concretado 9 de 14 pases, 2 de ellos para touchdown. Vamos a ver cómo le va ahora a Herbert en este inicio de este segundo cuarto frente a esta defensiva del equipo de los Raiders, que necesitan detener sí o sí a Herbert en este primer drive para darle chance a su ofensiva de que puedan venir a hacer punto temprano en esta segunda mitad. Así que casi todo listo para iniciar aquí la segunda mitad desde Las Vegas, en la casa de los Raiders. Recuerden amigos, nuestro próximo partido de fútbol americano, recuerden que el lunes, jueves y domingo narramos la NFL, martes, miércoles y viernes, el béisbol de las Grandes Ligas. Tendremos el jueves Miami frente a Buffalo. Ese partido entre Tua y Josh Allen. Y el domingo por la noche tendremos el partido entre dos equipos que tienen serie 2, Kansas City Chiefs versus los New York Giants. Y el lunes por la noche tendremos el partido de Detroit Lions frente a los Baltimore Ravens. Serán los 3 partidos de esta próxima semana de la NFL, la semana 3. Mañana martes, mañana martes y miércoles estaremos trayendo el partido de los Padres de San Diego y los New York Mets, que se enfrentan ahí tratando de quedarse con ese wild card de la Liga Nacional. Estaremos trayendo ese partido el día de mañana entre los Mets de Nueva York y los Padres de San Diego. Ese partido será, déjenme buscar acá a la hora, me parece que es 7:15 de la noche, hora del este, 7:10 de la noche, hora del este de los Estados Unidos. Así que atento aquí a NEF Sport Live. Recuerden suscribirse, darle like a la transmisión, activar las notificaciones para que estén pendientes de todos nuestros directos y todo nuestro contenido. Venimos con cosas nuevas, venimos con más videos analizando y dando detalles de todo lo que sucede en la semana de la NFL, en esta última carrera por el wild card de la MLB. Y traeremos mucho contenido bueno en este su canal, NEF Sport Live, aparte de las narraciones de los partidos de las Grandes Ligas. Durante todo el mes de octubre traeremos la MLB con sus partidos de playoff. Y luego de octubre Ya en noviembre traeremos fútbol americano solamente. Luego del fútbol americano volvemos con el clásico mundial de béisbol, ya que inicia en marzo ese clásico mundial. Trataremos de traer NBA y clásico mundial y ya luego iniciamos nuevamente la próxima temporada de la MLB. Aquí viene Justin Herbert y su ofensiva. Viene la corrida y va a ser detenido 2 yardas atrás Omarion Hampton. Excelente el tackle aquí de Jonan Laulu. Tapando el hoyo aquí Crosby. Aquí entró rápido. Segunda oportunidad y 11 por avanzar para los Chargers. 2 receptores del lado derecho y del lado izquierdo. Twins. 5 atacan aquí a Justin Herbert. Viene la presión. El pase es el lado derecho completo y el tackling. Aquí con Trey Harris. El pase de 24 yardas de Justin Herbert. Consiguiendo aquí la primera oportunidad. Primera recepción de la noche para Trey Harris. Donde aquí se desentiende el corner que lo tenía cubierto. Justin Herbert lee rápido y consigue ponerle el pase ahí en el espacio entre el corner y el safety. El pase completo aquí con Quentin Johnson. Va a conseguir 4 yardas. Así que segunda oportunidad y 4 aquí para los Chargers. Quentin Johnson, su tercera recepción de la noche, 71 yardas y un touchdown en la noche de hoy. 3 receptores del lado derecho. Herbert, el snap, el pase rápido al centro con McConkey. Consigue el primer y 10 y consigue avanzar unas cuantas yardas más. 9 yardas el pase aquí para McConkey de parte de Justin Herbert. Su cuarta recepción de la noche. 39 en total para McConkey. Los Chargers avanzando rápido en esta ofensiva. Justin Herbert debajo del centro. 2 receptores del lado izquierdo. Formación y Herbert. Viene el snap, la toma, play action. Viene el ataque. Van detrás de él, trata de escaparse y se desliza y va a ser sack. Se deslizó antes de la línea de golpeo y esto se marca como sack, amigos. Le anotan el sack a Jonan Laulu, me parece. El jugador 96, que era el que estaba próximo a taclearlo a él, que hizo que se deslizara. Segunda y 13 aquí para los Chargers. Debajo del centro, Herbert. Viene el snap. Busca el pase con Omarion Hampton y va a ser tacleado aquí. Lo van a detener en la línea de golpeo, aquí en la línea de scrimmage. Tercera oportunidad y 12. Bajando rápido al tacleo, la secundaria de los Raiders. Tercera oportunidad y 12 aquí para los Chargers. Herbert, el snap, 3 receptores del lado derecho. Viene el pase completo al centro en el slam aquí de Trey Harris, que consigue avanzar aquí unas 10 yardas. Se queda corto para el primero y 10. Vamos a ver si van por el field goal. 4ª y 2 para los Chargers. Vamos a ver, se mantienen en el campo. Parece que se la van a jugar. Quedan 10 minutos 30 de este tercer cuarto. Le ha bajado un buen tiempo aquí al reloj de juego Justin Herbert. Vamos a ver aquí. Bueno, va a pedir tiempo aquí el equipo de los Raiders. Parece que no le gustó lo que estaban viendo por parte de los Chargers y su posición en el campo. Van a pedir tiempo y van a ver cómo optimizan aquí la jugada.
Chargers up 17-6. With a fourth and about a yard and a half. They don't have to get all the way to the 28.
17-6 el partido.
The ball right now is just inside the 30. They are 1 for 1 on fourth down. Remember that Hampton run in Kansas City. Offsides there by Coons.
Herbert debajo del centro. El motion. Viene Herbert. La corrida. El play action. El pase al centro completo con Keenan Allen. Primer y gol aquí para los Chargers. Vamos a ver, aquí se quedó solo al parecer Allen. Aquí la ruta de McConkey. Y aquí al medio, solo encontrando Herbert a Keenan Allen.
Confusion here. McConkey and Q to the left. Harris. Now McConkey coming to the left with Harris.
Primer y gol para los Chargers. Están en la 6. Vamos a ver aquí. Se le está por acabar el reloj. Y van a pedir tiempo. Queman un timeout aquí los Chargers. Parece que hubo una confusión aquí con McConkey.
Yeah, Ladd broke, and Harris thought he was coming with him, and then Ladd ran away. Harris got confused.
My thought was the rookies probably lined up wrong, and then Ladd's trying to make it right by going and switching sides.
Estuvo confundido aquí McConkey, por eso pidieron el tiempo, porque iban a perder 5 yardas para atrás por ese delay of game.
200 yards passing after that slow start, 15-20. 2 touchdowns, and here a first and goal from the 5. Hampton in the backfield.
Herbert. Primer y gol en la 6. Debajo del centro. La corrida. Aquí consigue. Por poco se escapa aquí. Omarion Hampton para la zona de anotación. Segunda oportunidad y gol. Entra de nuevo al campo Keenan Allen. Herbert, que ya lleva 9 jugadas en este cuarto, en este drive. La corrida por el centro, detenido aquí. Hampton no va a conseguir nada. Tercer y gol aquí para los Chargers.
Will Dissly, Tyler Conklin.
How about the lightning lunge?
How about Joe Alt going to the right tackle position next to Mekhi Becton? There's the hand.
El balón está en la yarda, bueno, 1.5 por decir algo. Viene la corrida aquí, va a ser detenido en la línea de golpeo. Omarion Hampton, imposiblemente pierde hasta 1 yarda. Así que cuarta y gol para los Chargers.
They had 3 guys come through clean, and they sold out to stop the run. If Herbert pulls that ball, he runs into the end zone. But still, it's a good drive nonetheless, and you're able to sandwich 10 points before the Raiders had a possession.
7.5 minutes off the clock in this third quarter. Dicker for the 20-yard chip shot.
Vendrá Dixon para el field goal. Viene la patada y es buena. Así que 20-6 ganan los Chargers aquí a los Raiders. Vamos a la pausa y retornamos en breve.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640, or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports, get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make two presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
California. It's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just two of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling, California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
Celebrating 25 years of American Vision Windows, California's #1 window replacement company. 25 years, a million windows, and still delivering expert service. Save up to $2,500 off your project. $250 off each window, $500 off each door with 4 or more. Visit our freshly revamped Simi Valley showroom. Call 888-226-9908 or visit American Vision Windows today.
For all offers valid for a limited time, restrictions apply. Call or see website for details. Offer expires 9/30/25. CSW number 77326.
Hey, it's Dean Sharp. Let me introduce you to my favorite pest control company, E. Cola, and its owner, Sue Freeze. Sue, what makes E. Cola different?
Because of my son's asthma, I wanted to find powerful solutions that are also gentle on people, pets, and the environment. So since 1983, E. Cola is the pioneer of effective and conscientious pest control.
And most inspections are
totally free.
So call E. Cola today at 800-332-BUGS. That's 800-332-BUGS, or find them on the web at termitelady.com.
Aren't you getting this? That's what tonight's about!
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Run! Run!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Now Chargers get the field goal from Cam Dicker, a 20-yarder.
Bueno, los Chargers que consiguieron 3 puntos aquí con el field goal de Cam Dickers vienen ahora a dar su patada de kickoff. Vienen con el kickoff.
Absolutely, and that's again just eating that clock is fantastic.
And there's Cam Dicker again with that short kick to the 9. White with it to the 20.
Cameron Dicker la patada, la toma ya White, cruza la 10, la 20, la 30, lo detienen en la 34 por ahí, 35. Hay un flag, hay un pañuelo. Vamos a ver de qué se trata.
Been a pretty clean game so far. 3 penalties on the Raiders, 4 on the Chargers.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 80. 10-yard penalty. It's first down and 10.
Se trata de un holding por parte del equipo que recibía, en este caso los Raiders, y van a ser devueltos 10 yardas para atrás y empezarán en la 20.
Maybe going for it on 4th down on that last drive. A sign Harbaugh doesn't want him to have a happy one, keeping the foot on the gas. If you love football, you love this rivalry. As Pete Carroll says, he's got no fond memories. Some of the guys on the sideline didn't even know the rivalry existed. Of course, they were
Gino Smith le acompaña a Gentai. Shotgun. Viene Gino, el pase completo. No, incompleto. Se la terminó sacando de las manos atrás Tucker. Steal. Excelente aquí la defensiva de este pase donde la tenía en las manos y se la sacó desde ahí. Así que pase incompleto. Gino Smith. Pistol. Bueno, cambia ahora debajo del centro. Estaba en formación branch. Gentai, el motion. La corrida con Gentai por el centro. Consigue romper varios tacleos y avanzar unas 5 yardas. No lo han dejado acelerar aquí a Gentay en la noche el equipo de los Chargers. Por donde quiera que cruce encuentra manos, brazos. Y todavía no ha encontrado un hueco para poder hacer su jugada terrestre. 3rd y 5. Geno Smith. Tiene aquí Smith. El pase completo aquí con Bauer. Así que primero y Geno Smith avanza y consigue el 1º y 10. El partido 20-6 a favor de los Chargers. Primero y 10 por avanzar aquí para los Chargers. Geno Smith. El amague, el pump fake. Busca. Trata de salir corriendo. Pasa la línea de scrimmage y consigue 2 yardas.
15 pounds of him chasing Geno down.
Yeah, Derwin was going to have to play both. He had Genty, and then he had to try and see the choice between Genty and Geno. And then all of a sudden, a 330-pound dude comes running to take care of Geno, and you don't have to worry about Genty.
Saquon didn't play any snaps last week. He was active, but did not play any snaps. And
segunda oportunidad y 8 aquí para Geno Smith.
Shotgun snap, Geno to throw.
Shotgun. Geno, Genty, del lado de él. Geno Smith busca el pase con Genty, lo va a buscar. Consigue aquí tomar 3 yardas, 2. Aston Genty con este pase. Segunda recepción de la noche para Aston Genty, que consigue 6 yardas en total en ambas recepciones.
Attached to the left side of that line and that bunch formation to the right. Zamir White in the backfield.
Tercera oportunidad y 6 para los Raiders. Viene Geno Smith, busca el pase completo y va a ser 1º y 10 aquí para Bauer. Recibió un fuerte golpe Geno Smith. Le entraron como un rayo el equipo de los Chargers, pero se pudo deshacer rápido del balón. Le mandaron presión con todo el mundo.
No Khalil Mack out with that elbow injury. Had already had a sack and a ton of pressures in this game.
1º y 10 aquí para los Raiders. Brook Bauer, el hombre de esa atrapada, lleva 3 recepciones y un total de 22 yardas. Aquí el play action, el pase completo. Y consigue, bueno, se queda cerquita aquí del 1º y 10 Jacoby Meyer. 3 recepciones, 39 yardas para él esta noche.
First and goal from the 5, not punching that in for a touchdown was so huge. This is 24-6 instead of 20-6.
Segunda oportunidad y 1 para avanzar para los Raiders.
White to the left to Geno in the shotgun.
Geno Smith en el shotgun. White se cambia de derecha a izquierda. Viene el snap. Geno busca el pase a Jacoby Meyer, incompleto. Se entretuvo mucho Jacoby Meyer aquí con el cornerback. No lo soltó y el pase le cruzó por el lado.
He's trying to sell it like he got shoved into him. Tier plays with a little salt.
Aquí Geno Smith está pidiendo un golpe a quarterback aquí, un rush de pase. Ya que después que había soltado el balón fue castigado por el número 90 del equipo de los Chargers. Formación aquí Geno Smith, él mismo la corre, el quarterback sneak. Y consigue avanzar y consigue la primera oportunidad.
But now you're getting worried about possessions.
Yeah, well, they need a touchdown here.
That's what I'm saying. So I think that starts to take that off the table here. This becomes 4-down territory from here on out.
This drive is already covered.
Menos de un minuto para que acabe este cuarto.
Chargers drive covered 7.5, so
need a negative play here.
Genty in the backfield, Gino under center, Bowers on the right side of the line.
Gino Smith.
There's the handoff to Genty, and Genty met right there in the middle of the line by Tart. Make that
Genty, la corrida va a ser detenido en la línea de golpeo.
That's what you were talking about, DJ.
Get some penetration, get him off schedule, put him in a must-throw situation, and now you can come with those exotic 4- and 5-man rushes, which sounds weird. You think exotic, you think 6-7 guys.
And they're trying to get this
Segunda oportunidad y 11 para los Raiders. Vamos a ver, ¿van a dejar acabar el tercer cuarto acá o la van a sacar?
And that's exactly what they're trying to do.
8 segundos, 7.
So, heck of a third quarter.
3, 2, 1 y lo dejan acabar el tiempo y nos vamos para el último cuarto, el partido de 2 posesiones a favor de los Chargers, 20-6. Ganan los Chargers a los Raiders.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640 or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports. Get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show. That's the best thing to do. So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, Bolt fam, level up your next Chargers game with Vivid Seats. They've got the seats you want and the deals you deserve. Plus, they're the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. As a proud partner of the LA Chargers, they offer premium experience packages that include your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, premium parking, plus a chance to meet your favorite Chargers legends. Catch all the games, all backed by a 100% buyer guarantee. Just download the app to order and earn rewards. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
Rokusho LA celebrates its 1-year anniversary with a bold refresh, introducing executive chef Alex Suzuki and his new menu, alongside Japanese mixologist Joe Honda from Rokusho Tokyo. At Rokusho LA, these dishes are unforgettable, but the cocktails, that's Joe's domain. A mixologist who treats every pour like a performance. Rare Japanese spirits, house infusions, sake that sings. Come for the sushi, stay for the glass. Rokusho. Reserve your experience at rokushola.com.
Eric Dickerson here for my favorite spot in the desert, Spotlight 29.
When you're in the Coachella Valley, nobody brings you fun and excitement like Spotlight 29 Casino. They've added hundreds of new slots and 5 treasures baccarat exclusive to Spotlight 29.
And the best lineup of entertainers anywhere.
Go to spotlight29.com for details.
Plus, the gaming age is now 18.
So get to the Coachella Valley.
Great shows, bright lights, and big winnings. Spotlight 29.
Coachella's best bet. You're listening to LA Chargers football. Touchdown, Chargers! Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Well, last week, Geno Smith, 362 yards through the air, a touchdown, and a 102.8 passer rating. This Chargers defense held him to 130 through 3 quarters and 2 interceptions.
Let's get Derwin James a big play here.
14th play of the drive here on a 2nd and 11.
Gino Smith.
It's a handoff to Genty. Genty bouncing.
Debajo del centro, Genty en el backfield. La corrida con Genty por el lado derecho consigue avanzar. Unas 5 yardas Genty en esta corrida.
Make that clock your friend.
Bowers trots back onto the field, trying to see if he can take him away.
Tercera oportunidad y 6 por avanzar aquí para los Raiders.
4th down. I think you're right, though, DJ. I'm guessing this is 4-down territory. Field goal is going to be kind of tough to keep it an 11-point game. But get the stop here. They've converted all their 3rd downs so far on this drive. It's the 15th
11 corridas para Genty. 43 yardas para él. Todavía no ha anotado touchdown. Aquí sale los Chargers. Va a ser una jugada gratis aquí para Gino Smith. Está buscando aquí el pase forzado a la end zone. Incompleto.
Offside. Defense number 48. 5-yard penalty. It's still 3rd down.
Finally had him off schedule.
Así que va a ser un Un upside de la defensiva.
Trying to anticipate the count. Surprised he didn't blow the whistle though, because he was unabated the quarterback.
Y aquí, tercera oportunidad y 1 por avanzar para los Raiders. Vamos a ver si la vuelve a correr Geno Smith, que lo ha hecho en las 2 ocasiones anteriores. Tercera y 1. Debajo del centro, Geno Smith. Están cargando aquí. Aquí play action, el pase con Myers completo, consigue avanzar varias yardas más. Y ya están en zona roja. Cuarta recepción para Jacoby Myers, 45 yardas en lo que va del partido. Primer y 10 para los Raiders.
Can they do it again? From the 18 with a new set of downs.
The defense has got to be tired, man.
Yeah, it's coming up on 9 minutes. Geno to throw. Has time.
3 jugadores del lado derecho. Geno Smith. El snap, buscando el pase. Uf. Lo voló por completo aquí a Brook Bower. Así que será segunda oportunidad y 10 por avanzar en la 17 de los Chargers. Para el equipo de los Raiders, estamos en el Red Zone.
Level 3, he should have been on level 1, right? You get in that elevator, and he threw it to the 3rd floor. He throws it to the 1st floor. That's a touchdown. Yep.
And he tiene Geno Smith.
Smith tonight, 17 of 28 for 136.
El snap, Geno busca el pase completo aquí con Trey Tucker.
To the left side of the line with Trey Tucker. Raiders down 14 to the Chargers. They bring a snap. Clean pocket to the right. Tucker drilled as he catches it at the 15. Cam Hart hit him really hard on his back, but right when the ball got there, he picked up 4. It's 3rd and 6, and Cam Hart might have taken the brunt of it because he walks over to the Chargers sideline.
Yeah, but that's a tough big boy catch there by Trey Tucker. He goes 5'8", 182, and that's a combat catch. Being able to know you're going to get hit. You know you're in friendly fire.
3 receptores del lado izquierdo. Busca aquí el snap. Geno, busca, va a ser saqueado, se escapa. Va a buscar aquí, va a conseguir el primer y 10, el golpe. Y consigue el primer y 10 aquí. Pero un pañuelo detrás en el bolsillo. Vamos a ver de qué se trata.
He takes off, has the 10, has the first down, lowers the shoulder into Alohi Gilman. He's got the first at the 6-yard line, but it looks like this is coming back because it looked like there were flags thrown in the area of holding.
Bueno, es un holding aquí.
10-yard penalty, 3rd down. Second one on Dylan Parham tonight.
Ofensivo y va a ser 10 yardas para atrás, tercer y 17. Y Geno que castigó su físico allá tratando de conseguir ese primer y 10. Tercer y 17. Geno, el snap, busca. El pase completo aquí. Consigue avanzar unas cuantas yardas a White. Un total de 6 para cuarta oportunidad y 11. Vamos a ver si se la van a jugar. O vendrá Carson a patear el field goal. Bueno, viene Carson a patear el field goal. Vamos a ver aquí. Un total de 40, me parece. 25 de 35. Vamos a ver aquí la patada. Y es buena por Carson. De 37 yardas. Y consigue el field goal aquí Carson. El partido 20-9.
So a 37-yard field goal to get within 11, but the Raiders are still down 2 scores with 11:15 to go in a game where they have not really stopped Justin Herbert. We'll step aside. You're listening to Raiders football.
Así que el partido, amigos, 20-9 a favor del equipo de los Raiders.
Las Vegas, restaged and reimagined
with a real decking all-star. TimberTech, as the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples.
Así que Daniel Carlson, su tercer field goal de la noche, los 9 puntos que tienen los Las Vegas Raiders son 3 field goals de Daniel Carlson. El más largo de 54 yardas.
Score you real money and fast. Here's the play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats. From breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks, unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your calls, the bigger your payout. Kickoff bonus. New DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry this season. Play your player instincts. No gimmicks, no convoluted rules. Just you, your player reads, and a shot at big returns. So download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Use the code BOLTUP. That is code BOLTUP. Bolt up, play $5, get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call, ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours again. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app. Use the code BOLTUP. That's BOLTUP. Play $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded is non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that inspire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms. Pick6.draftkings.com/promos. Looking, throwing to the end zone.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Caught, touchdown, Chargers!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers audio network.
Aquí los Raiders,
well, the Raiders
lo que tienen que buscar es un trade para afuera.
19 plays to go 62 yards.
Luego de esas 19 jugadas y 62 yardas para el equipo de los Raiders en el drive anterior, que se chuparon 11 minutos.
Only 1 meaningful touchdown for the Raiders in the last 10 quarters against the Chargers.
Tienen ahora que sacar de 1, 2 y 3 aquí a los Chargers.
Ball just fell off the tee. How does that happen inside?
That's a great question. Unless Carlson's trying to do something wild with it, you know, get a wild spin, weird bounce. Saw what happened yesterday in the Pittsburgh game.
Caleb Johnson, a little bit of a brain cramp.
A rookie there. Didn't realize you got to catch the ball and down it if it bounces before the goal line. And this one is going to do just that. As Haskins will take a knee and they'll start at the 20. Let's go back to Shannon.
I don't know if I've ever seen this before, but right before the 4th quarter started, Jesse Minter huddled his entire defense right here on the sideline. I don't know what was said in that huddle, but as you mentioned, this is a defense that has been very stingy, especially in the first half when it comes to touchdowns. This will be Minter's defense's 7th game with no touchdown in the first half. Of course, last week with Kansas City and Brazil tonight, and 5 games last season as well.
Yeah, defense is playing a heck of a game, Shannon. They're doing it again.
I love with these new kickoff rules that you watch the chains down there, which aren't even really important anymore. But they have no idea where the ball is going to be spotted.
Oh,
some at the 25, they start moving to the right, they come back to the left.
If you want the best seats at the lowest prices, access to exclusive members-only events, merchandise discounts, and more, visit Chargers.com/tickets. Become a Chargers season ticket member today. So Amari and Hampton's numbers are going to be skewed by that last drive. He's at 8 carries, 24 yards now. He had the 3 carries from the 5, picked up 4 yards. And
I know
Roman.
We're running out of time here for this to come true, but I still feel like he's got a big one in him.
Had that heck of a carry on that 3rd and 1. The Chargers up 11. And boy, the clock is their friend after that 11-minute drive by the Raiders. They took 7.5 minutes on their opener for the second half. And again, they had a 1st and goal from the 5. Couldn't punch it in, settled for the field goal instead of going for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
Division wins are huge, especially when they're on the road.
No doubt. Of course, next week at home, there'll be their SoFi home opener. Technically, the game against the Chiefs was a home game in Sao Paulo. But It starts with this one. You can get this one. You're alone at the top of the division. Broncos and Raiders would be 1-1. The Chiefs 0-2. And you get ready for a Broncos team that suffered as heartbreaking a loss as you can have. They hold the Colts to a long field goal that missed. You think you have the win and get whistled for leverage. You got a lineman that put his hand on the center, on the long snapper, I should say.
That's a tough way to lose, man.
And then they punch it through, no doubt.
Good showing of Bolts fans here today.
No doubt. It's funny, I was going to say that. The Chargers bench is across from where we're broadcasting, and so last year it was over 50% Bolts in this whole place. On that side, I'd say it's 50%.
Bueno, amigos, el partido 20-9 viene Justin Herbert desde la 20.
Two tight ends out there. Herbert, play action again.
Herbert viene, busca el pase al centro completo y va a ser aquí detenido y empujado quizás aquí hasta la primera oportunidad. Llega hasta la 9 aquí Najee Harris. Segundo y 1 para los Chargers.
You think the Chargers are going to run the football, and they have not. They are just continuing play action, and they're protecting well, and Herbert's been unbelievable.
Now this is second and less than a yard. They need the 30. They are just past the 29.
Herbert debajo del centro. El motion de Quentin Johnson. Tiene el snap. Herbert, la corrida con Najee Harris por el centro, consigue el primer y 10.
Jamal Adams just shot out of a cannon and met him in the backfield, and he just kind of fell forward to get the first
Primer y 10 para los Chargers, que le están bajando tiempo a ese reloj.
Trey Harris.
Justin Herbert.
USC, Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh.
Primer y 10 en la 30 de los Chargers.
Playing that role from that part of town, by the way, Northern California, where Harbaugh did his damage at Stanford.
Herbert debajo del centro, el snap, el play action, busca el pase con Harris y consigue Harris de evitar el primer tacleo, el segundo y es tacleado al final en el primer y 10 para el equipo de los Chargers.
With the extra lineman on the field, I mean, Greg Roman, that is some creativity and that is well done.
Deculus acquired in a trade with the Texans.
And just keep that clock rolling.
We still got 17 on the play clock. Take us down to 9 minutes by the time they snap.
Primera oportunidad y 10 aquí para los Chargers.
Herbert under center. 3 tight ends on the field. Herbert pretends like he's going
Herbert, el pase incompleto aquí con Quentin Johnson que se le cae de las manos. Hay un flag acá. Pero ese flag fue como muy tardío. Vamos a ver de qué se trata.
I mean, that ball was out right away. I don't know if they.
Aquí enfocan a Boseman.
Run and started working his way downfield or what, but man, that ball was snapped and hucked immediately.
There is no foul on the play for ineligible player downfield.
Bueno, al final no hay foul. Parecía que se estaba buscando que había un hombre que había pasado la línea. Iba a ser el Ligaman downfield, un hombre de la línea ofensiva que haya pasado la línea de scrimmage en esta jugada de pase.
Absolutely. And a two-score game near midfield. Clock is definitely their friend. But look, these Raiders have explosive plays. They had it last week. So Keenan goes in motion, makes its trips right. Hampton in the back.
Receptores del lado izquierdo. Herbert analiza. Va a pedir el snap. Faltan 15 segundos de esta reloj de posesión. Herbert, el pase al centro con McCarthy completo y se va a quedar corto de la primera oportunidad a 1 yarda.
Shoestring tackle. He tried to break that to the outside, and if he gets through that tackle, he scores.
This is a big one here. You get this one, and you're talking about ripping another 2 minutes off the clock and being in plus territory. 3rd and 2. Chargers 3 of 8.
Faltan 8 minutos con 39. De momento 5 jugadas ha sacado Justin Herbert y le ha bajado 2 minutos el reloj. 30 yardas para él. Aquí sacando la jugada ya cuando el reloj está expirando, el reloj de posesión. Herbert busca, tiene tiempo, le está dando tiempo a su línea, el pase casi interceptado aquí a Herbert. Así que incompleto, 4th y 1.
Tried to throw it right, and that could have been a pick 6.
Yeah. And now they're going to go for it on 4th and 1 at midfield, up 11. Clock stops at 8:14. This is a huge play midfield.
You try and get him to jump, or are you going to call a play?
I would assume that's the plan, right? It just doesn't make sense going up 11. Down to 6 on the play clock.
Viene el pase. Fumble aquí, va a ser detenido atrás. Se la jugaron en 4th y 1 y va a perder yardas. Así que los Raiders tienen un chance aquí, consiguen un respiro. Y tienen que anotar rápido para poder tener otro chance. De anotar ahora, tendrán otro chance. Necesitan hacer jugadas rápidas. No terminar como el drive anterior que le gastaron más de 10 minutos al reloj. Necesitan por lo menos gastar 3 minutos en este drive y luego detener a los Chargers y luego venir ellos con el último drive del partido, con el drive ganador, como lo hizo Baker Mayfield en el partido anterior.
Sure, I'll admit it. Fantasy football is my jam. Is that still a thing people say? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bring your A game and watch the big games all season.
Number 2.
Claim your retro piece diffuser September 23rd when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Nothing but a good time when Brett Michaels brings his Rock the World Tour to Morongo.
Bueno amigos, el partido 20-9 arriba los Chargers. Mientras que aquí, en este encuentro de momento, Justin Herbert, amigos, la diferencia de momento. 18 pases completados de 25, un total de 235 yardas y 2 touchdowns. Mientras que Geno Smith tiene 19 pases completados de 30, pero con 2 intercepciones. El novato Genti, 43 yardas por la vía terrestre, y Jacoby Meyer lidera a los Raiders con 44 por la vía aérea. Quentin Johnson lidera a los Chargers por la vía aérea con 3 recepciones, una de ellas para touchdown, 71 yardas. Y Justin Herbert domina la corrida con 28 yardas. Entonces el balance total entre estos dos equipos de momento: 286 yardas para los Chargers, 195 para los Raiders. 2 turnovers del equipo de los Raiders, 2 intercepciones que ha lanzado Geno Smith. Luego las penalidades de 5 para ambos lados, pero 47 yardas son las penalidades que acumulan esas 5 de los Raiders y 28 apenas la de los Chargers. Conversiones en tercer down: 3 de 9 para los Chargers, 8 de 14 para los Raiders. Así que Geno Smith en el shotgun. Viene la recepción, busca Geno, el pase completo aquí con Bauer.
Time is their friend. They're fine. 8 minutes left in this game, and they're already in field goal range.
You got 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning.
Just a baffling decision there to go for it.
2nd y 2 para los Raiders.
Certainly something that will come up after this game, but defense has played sensational all game long. See if they can lift.
Geno Smith en el shotgun. Recibe el balón. Busca el pase completo. Parecía completo con Jacoby Meyer solo en el backfield. Lo que han perdido aquí los Raiders. Se iba a quedar solo Jacoby Meyer. Eso iba a ser una anotación segura.
Here they are on a 3rd and 2. And again, they can just kick the field goal, make it a one-possession game now. 3 of 9 on 3rd down.
Tercer y 2.
Bowers in motion. Gino from the right hash takes the
Busca el motion. Bowers. Busca el pase completo con Jacoby Meyer del centro que cruza la 20, la 15, termina cayendo.
Henley makes the touchdown saving tackle. They pick up 20.
Tony Jefferson missed the tackle. He kind of left his feet and wasn't able to touch it.
Primer y 10 para los Chargers en la zona roja, para los Raiders, perdón, en la zona roja.
This crowd is back to life.
A little bit of a tired defense too.
Right? After 11 minutes on the field. Gino in the shotgun, Jenny to his right. New set of downs from the Charger 15. Just 3 field goals so far in this game, and there is Gino tipped.
El pase de Gino incompleto. Se encontró con una mano ahí en la trinchera de las líneas.
10th pass defensed. As Mayer comes on, Thornton goes off, so both tight ends in. Clock stopped at 6:45. Chargers up 11.
St. Just has got the tough assignment of Bowers up there at the top.
And he is isolated up there. Derwin's on that side playing the high
Gino,
safety.
3 receptores del lado izquierdo.
Way over to Bowers. On this 2nd and 10, a little bit of a high snap. Gino corrals it. Looking to his right now, throws into the
Busca Gino el pase completo con Gentay, pero va a ser tacleado inmediatamente y perderá 5 yardas.
20. First down is at the 5, so a 3rd and 15.
His tackling has been exceptional in this game.
He's the leading tackler, DJ. He's got 9 tackles total. Mayer goes off. Thornton comes on. Gino has thrown 2 interceptions in this game. Can we get a 3rd? Bunch formation to the right. Thornton alone to the left, opposite St. Just.
Gino Smith, tercer y 15. Viene la presión, el pase al centro. Interceptado aquí para Gino Smith. Y va a ser un touchback para el equipo de los Chargers. Tercera intercepción de la noche para Gino Smith.
His 20th career interception.
And he caught it.
He absolutely held on to that thing.
What a play by Derwin James. He punched it right up in the air. Perfect coverage.
How about that? Little Florida State teammate action, right?
There you go.
I should say.
Vamos a la pausa y retornamos en breve.
Dante out of LSU. So huge. 3rd interception for the Charger defense. And we got 5:58 to go. The Chargers will have it up 11, 1st and 10 on the 20 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Car accident, dog bite, slip and fall? Wilshire Law Firm is here to fight for the justice and compensation you deserve. We are the official personal injury law partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, and we've recovered more top personal injury settlements than any other law firm in California. Over $2 billion recovered. No fees unless you win your case. Bolt up and get our powerhouse team on your side. Call 800-800-3333 for our free consultation. Again, that's 1-800-800-3333.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those? Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that football is back, and so is your shot at big wins. It is DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts can score you real money and fast. Here's the play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats. From breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks, unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your calls, the bigger your payout. Kickoff bonus, new DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry this season. Play your player instinct. No gimmicks, no convoluted rules, just you, your player reads, and a shot at big returns. So download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Use the code BOLTUP. That is code BOLTUP, BOLTUP. Play $5, get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call, ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours again. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app. Use the code BOLTUP. That's BOLTUP. Play $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded is non-withdrawable. Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms. pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
This is your home. This is your home of the Bulls on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Chargers! Herbert takes the snap, hands to Najee. Najee lowers his shoulder, and that's what we should see for the remainder of this game, all the way out to the 27-yard line for a gain of 7. Defense picked up the offense on that one after the turnover on downs at the Charger 44-yard line. How about the performance today for Jesse Minter's group? 11 passes defense, 3 interceptions, 5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. Tarheeb leads the way with 9 tackles, Derwin with 6, and those 6 now put him over 600 tackles for his career in just 84 games. A slew of stats from our man Ben.
They are no joke in the red zone, man.
Offset eye, Herbert under center. Hands to Najee.
Herbert debajo del centro. El snap, la corrida, detenido atrás. Najee Harris.
For a couple yards to make it a loss of 1, and the Raiders gonna
El tacleo aquí de Max Crosby.
let this thing run down. Chargers still got 30 seconds on this play clock on a 3rd and 4. You're gonna run it, you're gonna throw it.
I like to keep that clock churning. Keep that clock churning. And if you are going to throw it, you got to say it's open, you take it. If not, Herbert, just run. Even if you lose yards, just keep the clock moving.
Tercera oportunidad y 4, amigos.
Herbert trips right, Q left.
Herbert. Herbert. Busca el pase completo. Bueno, incompleto aquí con Keenan Allen, que lo tenía en la mano y se le decayó. Cuarta oportunidad y 5-3 y para afuera. Lo sacaron rápido. Eso es lo que necesitaban.
Chargers football's here. It's the perfect time to gear up for the season. Check out the Chargers Pro Shop, powered by Fanatics, for the best selection of Chargers merchandise on the web. Visit shop.chargers.com. That would have been a huge first down. Still 2 timeouts left for the Raiders, so they get a score.
Boy, defense is going to deserve their ice and their water after this game.
Vendrá la patada de despeje.
Scott puts his leg into it. Tucker to field it and return it at the 18.
Y viene el retorno en la 20, la toma. Va pasando la 30 y ahí lo van a detener.
55-yard punt, 14-yard return. Chargers up 20-9. 4:23 left in this game on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Viene Geno Smith a hacer ofensiva.
Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports,
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
that's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
The legacy continues. The all-new 2025 Toyota 4Runner is here. Conquer any terrain with its available 4-wheel drive, confident ground clearance, up to an amazing 465 pound-feet of torque, and that iconic power rear window, it's here to stay. This is the new face of adventure, the all-new 4Runner, available now at your Toyota dealer. We make it easy.
Bueno, amigos, 20-9 el partido. De momento arriba los Chargers. 4-23 por jugar. Vienen los Raiders a hacer su ofensiva. En las últimas 2 no han conseguido anotar.
Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
You wouldn't trust a butcher to babysit your pet pig. You wouldn't trust a lumberjack to repair your antiques. Or a professional wrestler to be your massage therapist. So why would you trust anyone but AMCO to fix your car? For over 50 years, we've been the trusted experts in transmission repair.
Check out AMCO's multiple financing options, so you can fix it fast and pay it off slow.
AA MCO.
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Left sideline, 10-5. Flips into the end zone.
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Well, Chargers punt it away. Stop the clock at 4:23. They're up 11, 20-9. Chargers with 2 timeouts left. Same for the Raiders. As Laube now in the backfield with Geno Smith. Thornton outside the numbers to the right. All that speed. Geno looking left, still looking left. It's a quick throw off the hands of Tucker, incomplete. 2nd and 10. That thing was thrown like a Roger Clemens fastball, man.
Low and away.
You turn Chargers game day into something legendary.
Segundo y 10 aquí para Geno Smith.
To Super Bowl 60 through the NFL Fan of the Year contest. Enter to win at NFL.com/fan of the year. Laube stays in to the right of Smith in the shotgun. Twins. And here's Geno to throw again. Middle of the field. Caught by Bowers. Short of the first down at the 40. It'll be a 3rd and 3. Deion Henley with the tackle, and they're moving with purpose. Coming up on 4 minutes left. Obviously 4-down territory. And Geno again from the shotgun. Quick out.
Geno Smith, shotgun. El pase hacia el lado derecho. Incompleto. Bien defendido por parte de Jackson.
Already came up with the big interception.
I mean, this is the pass breakup game.
Yeah, it's 11. 12, right? What is it, Ben? 11 or 12?
I think that's 12.
12. So here we go. This is the game. Get them off the field here.
Don't let the ball over your head, even if they get the first down.
4ª y 3, se la van a jugar.
And Coach Harbaugh wants a timeout.
Timeout. Chargers.
You don't worry about the battle. Win the war here.
Right.
You'll concede the first down versus letting them get a big chunk play over your head. That's the only thing you can't allow happen here.
And think about Sao Paulo in that 4th and 7. They got all the way down to the 5-yard line.
No doubt. Copyright of this broadcast is owned by the National Football League and the LA Chargers. All rights are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the NFL is prohibited.
Last week, Geno Smith had 9 passes over 20 yards in the air yards. 3 passes over 30 air yards.
Taking that away.
Yeah, tonight they have 3. Last week they had 9 20-plus completions.
They've taken some shots.
They have.
And Cam Hart's stood up on a couple throws down the field. Derwin makes a play. You saw Tony Jefferson make a play down the field. They've just been up to the challenge.
Now here we go. Not quite the game with their 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but close to it. Laube stays in there. Interesting, no Genti. Thornton joins Myers on the left side, or on the right side, I should say.
Geno Smith.
He'll come back to the left side in that bunch formation with Bowers and Tucker. Geno to throw. They rush forward. Geno under pressure. Now scrambling to his right. There's Henley. He's got him. He's down.
Viene Geno Smith. Y va a ser saqueado atrás. Va a perder aquí la 4ª oportunidad.
And he finishes it with a sack. What a game for the 4th-year player, 3rd-year player. Turning in to the straw that stirs this defense's drink.
Yeah, and it's great play by him, and it's just...
Así que, amigo, aquí va a ser todo del partido. Ya quedan 3 minutos 50. El partido de 2 posesiones. No creo que tenga ya chance aquí el equipo de los Raiders.
We're getting a look on the monitor of Khalil Mack, whose left arm is in a sling, but out here cheering on his teammates. And now we got Herbert under center, offset eye. Instead, Disley going to attach to the right side of the line. Hampton in the backfield. Now it's Matt.
Herbert debajo del centro.
Hand off to Hampton. Ball on the ground. And the Raiders.
Viene aquí la pelota, fumble y la recuperan aquí los Raiders. Así que va a ser un break para los Raiders, amigo. Lo único que tenían que hacer los Chargers era mantener el balón. Y aquí lo pierden. Un fumble que termina recuperando la defensiva de los Raiders.
Yeah, Hampton never had it.
Max Crosby got back there.
And
he tried to reach for it. Hampton tried to reach for the ball instead of him letting him put that in.
First turnover this year by the Chargers.
You got to let him put it in the pocket, as we say.
And again, they keep running it at Max Crosby. I just as soon take him out of the picture. Shotgun snap, Gino to throw.
Gino Smith busca el pase y casi interceptado aquí para Gino Smith, que tiene que anotar más rápido que de carrera.
Had he caught that thing in stride, it bounced just in front of him. That's the 14th pass defensed by 8 different players. I feel like this defense has been on the field the entire second half, outside of that 7.5-minute drive to start it.
They keep standing up and making plays.
Smith to throw, they rush for again.
Ahora Gino Smith busca el pase completo con Jacoby Myers.
Underneath, tackles and bounds all day.
Jugándola rápido para no perder tiempo en el reloj.
Gino looking right. Pressure coming. Steps up in the pocket, middle of the field. Incomplete, intended for Bauer.
El pase hacia el centro, incompleto aquí buscando a Brook Bauer.
Yeah, he had his left arm.
Pide la penalidad y no se la dan.
Oh, yeah. They are not going to be happy when they see this. Yep, he got that left arm. Well, to his credit, he didn't grab it.
He did not grab it. He touched it.
So that works. So here we go. 4th and 5. Can you do it again?
Good night.
45, jugándosela aquí de nuevamente Gino Smith, 3 jugadores del lado derecho.
And they rush for Gino. Under pressure.
Gino busca. Busca, se mantiene con vida Gino Smith, está buscando el pase y no había nadie de ese lado.
Down to 3 minutes, 5 seconds, but the Raiders still have their 2 timeouts. It'll be a turnover to the Chargers on downs for the second consecutive down on the 35, and I wonder if Coach Harbaugh just going to put Najee Harris in here and get that veteran presence at the running back.
I mean, there was a big-time fight in this building on Saturday night, and this is a Charger defense that's had to go 12 rounds, Mike.
Right. 12? Come on, man. 15.
Old school.
15. Heavyweight. Old school.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, here we go. It is Najee in the backfield. Herbert under center. They fumbled it on their first play after the turnover on downs. Down to 3 minutes. Chargers up 11, 20-9. Herbert hands to Najee. Najee hits that hole, keeps those legs moving, and let's just keep going with that.
A little more of that.
Absolutely. From the 34 to the 30, a gain of 4. Max Crosby with the tackle. And there's a reason why they keep running at Max Crosby. It's because you got Mekhi Becton over there. And he is moving people. And there's the Raiders taking their second of 3 timeouts. So that'll stop the clock at 2:58.
What are the plays? What's the difference in plays between the 2 teams here in terms of the play count? It feels like it's a billion to 20.
What do we got, Ben? 65 to 49.
It feels even more than that.
It does feel a lot more than that.
I mean, they're showing Derwin James. Look at the sweat. I mean, he is put it all out there today.
7 tackles for Derwin, but that doesn't tell the tale. Now Herbert in the shotgun, Najee to his right. Raiders with just 1 timeout left, a 2nd and 6 from the 30.
Segunda oportunidad.
5 on the play clock.
3 receptores del lado izquierdo.
2 takes the snap. Herbert to throw.
Viene el snap. Busca el pase completo al centro, 1st y 10.
Pretty much going to do it. See if Pete wants to call the timeout or not. He's not going to. So that essentially is going to do it. It's a gain of 7.
Así que amigos, 1st y 10 aquí para Herbert. Va a pedir tiempo al equipo de los Raiders.
Talk about Keenan and third downs. That was on second down, of course. Needs 44 catches.
2 minutos 30 por terminar.
956, and here tonight he's got 5. Najee in the backfield. Herbert on a 1st and 10. 3 on the play clock. Takes the snap. Hands to Najee. Najee keeping those legs churning all the way to the 19-yard line for a gain of 4. And Pete's going to call that last time out there.
Raiders call their 3rd and final time out of the half. 30
Just
seconds.
keep running it, man.
But Keenan, I know, like I said, it wasn't a third down, but I want to get to it because, man, it is just incredible when you talk about third down and what Keenan does. And he has the most, let's just go through catches. Most games in NFL history with 11 catches.
Bueno, amigos, vamos aquí para la segunda y 9.
Catches, 14 catches, 15 catches, and he has 2 16 catch.
Justin Herbert llevando aquí a los Chargers a su segunda victoria de la temporada.
And he's played with a couple really, really smart quarterbacks.
Phillip Rivers and Justin Herbert.
How about a 5-yard run? Let's take some knees and get the heck out of here.
Herbert under center. Hands to Najee. Najee, there it is. Najee slides down. How about
Najee
that, huh? How about the veteran Savage?
consigue la primera oportunidad y se tira en el piso.
Najee could have taken that into the end zone. That flag came in late.
Way late.
You can hear Coach Harbaugh yelling.
Illegal formation. Offense is number 76, was not covered up. It's a 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
That's a second alignment penalty they've had.
Así que formación ilegal.
So instead of a 1st and 10, going to be a 2nd and 10. Backs him up to the 20.
Segundo y 11.
That's a nice run by
Tienen que haber 5 en la línea.
Yeah, he does. Looks fresh.
No más.
So they break huddle, offset eye. Najee stays there with Matlock. Herbert under center on this 2nd and 10. And rolling to his left, and there goes Herbert using his legs to the 20. Slides down inside the 20.
Herbert cruza la 20 y se desliza.
Be a gain of 4, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Stop the clock at 1:56.
Gana 4 y viene la pausa de los 2 minutos.
That was a designed run. Pick up half of it. Have a 3rd and manageable. See if you can clock this thing or have Cam Dicker come out and make it a 2-touchdown game. It's 20-9. Chargers on top of the Raiders at the 2-minute warning on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcasts have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
California, it's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just 2 of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
Celebrating 25 years of American Vision Windows, California's #1 window replacement company. 25 years, a million windows, and still delivering expert service. Save up to $2,500 off your project. $250 off each window, $500 off each door with 4 or more. Visit our freshly revamped Simi Valley showroom. Call 888-226-9908 or visit American Vision Windows today.
For all offers valid for a limited time, restrictions apply. Call or see website for details. Offer expires 9/30/25. CSLB number 778326.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Chargers tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Kick is good!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers audio network.
Chargers, they're going to pick up this first down or have Cam Dicker come out, kick another field goal. They get 3 for this game. Tonight he became the most accurate kicker in NFL history. Najee Harris to the left of Herbert. He takes the handoff, and Najee on his horse. Look at that. Najee Harris ends the game like it was nothing. And when I say he got on his horse, he was galloping. Running to the right side of that line behind Big Mekhi Becton. They pick up the first down, and now for the second consecutive week, DJ, it's victory formation for the Chargers to go 2-0 and knock off a division opponent.
And finishing the ball the right way, finishing the game the right way on offense.
I'll tell you what my takeaway is. I want to see more Najee Harris.
He looks great.
I want to see more Najee Harris, man. You think about what he went through, the fireworks accident. Gets almost 0 training camp in there. Herbert under center, victory formation, takes a knee. They'll have to do it one more time. Let's quickly take 10 seconds for our stations to identify themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
This is the flagship of the LA Chargers audio network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeartRadio station.
Absolutely huge wins to start the season for the Chargers. As Coach said, it's almost like 2.5. You win this first one because, as it stands, you got the tiebreaker against the Chiefs and Raiders right now. And here we go. Last one, 40 seconds. Herbert takes the snap, takes the knee, and that's it. Chargers win 20-9. Improved to 2-0. Coming to a hostile environment in prime time after a long trip to Brazil to start the season. And man, were they carried by their defense today. Let's go downstairs to Shannon Farron.
Elite performance tonight. Tarheeb still is with me, and you were locked in every single series.
Just credit to the coaches. Great game plan. Credit to my teammates for sticking with it. Great team win.
I almost feel bad for keeping you on the field. You guys were out there all night, but you don't even seem winded.
This is what we're built for. We put a lot of work in our practice. We train for moments like this, so hard work is paying off.
7 solo tackles, 2 assists. Not too bad.
Shout out to my guys.
All right. Thank you, Tarheeb. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Guys.
What a player, man.
He had a great game, man.
Found him in the 5th round. And you want to talk about tackles, man. Holy cow, did he make some sensational tackles as he embraces his teammate DJ Glaze, both drafted last year. Glaze in the 3rd round to be their right tackle. Tarheeb in the 5th round has become, I mean, you can make the case, the Chargers' best corner.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I mean,
he's turning one of the better young corners in the entire league.
Yeah, no doubt. Put on all that muscle, worked out with Khalil Mack. Certainly seeing him in a sling is not a comfortable sight when you think about what this team now has in front of it. 2-0, 2-0 in the division. Justin Herbert, 131.7 QB rating last week, 122.8 this week. He's got 5 touchdown passes on the season. I know you're not supposed to talk about this stuff, but we are in Vegas.
Yeah.
I want to say the over-under on Herbert touchdown tosses was 21.5.
Oh, my gosh.
He's got 5 through 2 games.
You know who else is a sneaky player of the game today? Ben Herbert. This defense is in phenomenal shape to be out there as long as they were, and that's why he's the most respected strength coach in the National Football League.
Now, Las Vegas averaged just 3.4 yards per play, 218 total yards. Think about last week. Last week, Gino averaged 10.6 yards per attempt. All right, we'll come back. We're going to wrap it up, or are we sending it back to Ilo? Come back for one? All right, we're coming back. Do a little bit more post-game here at Allegiant Stadium. And then we'll turn it over to Ilo as the Chargers improve to 2-0, knock off the Raiders. A lot of powder blue still here, by the way. A lot of folks made the trip out. We appreciate Bolt fam. getting out here, having a good time as they got to see their team win another one. Swept the series last year, get the first one here this year. 20-9 Chargers over the Raiders on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network, wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today. Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain.
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we interview Charger players, coaches, and this week, front office general manager Joe Ortiz. Again, Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that football is back, and so is your shot at big wins. It is DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts can score you real money and fast. Here's the play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats. From breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks, unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your calls, the bigger your payout. Kickoff bonus, new DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry this season. Play your player instincts. No gimmicks, no convoluted rules, just you. Your player reads and a shot at big returns. So download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Use the code BOLTUP. That is code BOLTUP, BOLTUP. Play $5, get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call, ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours again. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app. Use the code BOLTUP. That's BOLTUP. Play $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded is non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms. pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
This is your home. This is your home of the Bulls on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Now talk about juice running off the field. All the Chargers fans that collected to watch the players come off the field by their tunnel. And you got Keenan Allen, Derwin James, and Deion Henley.
Pretty
all
cool.
Running out, high-fiving them, taking photos with everybody. The Bolt fans that made it out here and made it somewhat of a friendly environment there behind their bench. They were treated to a spectacle from this defense. Deion Henley with 10 tackles, a sack, an interception, multiple passes defensed. Tarheeb Still, we talked about the sound tackling. Shannon brought that up in that post-game interview. Derwin just seemingly omnipresent. And then offensively, Justin Herbert, 19 of 27, 2-4, a very quiet 242 yards, not to mention 31 on the ground. Their leading rusher.
Give Trey Pipkins some credit.
Yeah.
We said it. You know, if he can block tonight and they can give Justin time, there's going to be big opportunities. And I thought overall the entire offensive line played really well, and Pipkins with the challenge he was facing, excellent.
Yeah, that's a great point, DJ. And look, we thought they were going to have Tucker Fisk be active today, keep those extra tight ends over there. And there was some help over there with Disley and Matlock. But like you said, for the most part, I mean, when Justin was dropping back to pass, he was fine. You know, and I think for the second consecutive week, if you want to nitpick a little bit, it's trying to figure out how to get this running game going.
Yeah.
You know, they just cannot seemingly. Now, granted, they didn't hand the ball off but 4 times to their running backs in the first half, so it's kind of hard to find any rhythm. But it does seem like that's something they're going to have to figure out sooner or later.
Yeah, absolutely true. And the other thing is, man, the schedule is challenging. You get 3 divisional opponents right out the chute, and you're in Brazil, and now you got to come back on a short week against the Broncos team.
Yeah, that defense.
It's coming off a tough loss with a very talented group and a young, talented quarterback. So doesn't get any easier.
No.
But Jim Harbaugh team's not going to make excuses, and what an opportunity. If you can get one next week, be 3-0 and 3-0 in the division.
Yeah, it'd be incredible. Right now they're atop. Last year they were 1-0 at the top of the division. Chiefs lost week 1 to the Lions. Chargers won week 1 over the Raiders, I think. No, it wasn't the Raiders. They won week 1 though, and yeah, it was the Raiders. And you know, here you have an opportunity at 2-0. Chiefs get the Giants, but then they'll have to play the Ravens to really kind of plant your flag and get this thing rolling with 3 divisional opponents already with a winning record in the division no matter what happens next week. But A lot here. We should mention Cameron Dicker, makes those 3 field goals, or I should say 2 field goals, and ends up as the most accurate kicker in NFL history now that he has 100. He is now 95 for 101 kicking field goals. Has missed only 1 field goal under 40 yards, and good for him here as he has missed 2 of those field goals here at Allegiant Stadium.
How about that?
So good to kind of exercise that.
I should correct you. I was told it's now Quentin Johnston Stadium. They've changed it. It's no longer Allegiant Stadium.
13 catches for 183 last year, and then comes into this one with a 60-yard touchdown.
He loves it here,
throw.
man.
He really does. And that was a beautiful catch. A great throw. See you, Kirk. Great to see you. Love the
my
the
red
broadcast
star,
team here.
Kirk Morrison right there. That's my red star.
We love Kirk, Jason as well. See you guys.
See you, boys.
Great broadcast team. Tim Cates over there on the Raiders broadcast as well, doing pre-half and post. And our man Sniff, congratulations to him, just got married.
How about that?
Yeah. While I may take it out and get a little loose with it with the fans, certainly appreciate a lot of people in this organization and particularly the radio broadcast. Nice of him to pop in and see as we're wrapping it up here, DJ. Before we pass it off to Ilo, just kind of how about Naquan Jones, by the way? Did not play a single snap last week in Brazil and ends up, because of the issue with Tito, getting out there. I don't know what his snap count was, but 3 tackles, 1 pass defense. He had that chase Gino. I mean, unbelievable what he was able to do out there, just speaking to that depth that they've built.
Yeah, and the culture that they have here of how hard they play defensively, and they played smart as well.
Yeah, 2nd week in a row. And you know what? The pass rush felt a lot better today.
Yeah.
We talked about being a little concerned about that last week. Was it pass rush? Was it by design? Tonight it felt like they were in Gino's lap all night.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Khalil's situation is going forward, because that you don't replace him. These guys rushed hard and played hard, got some interior pressure. Tier Tart is a problem in there as an interior rusher, but man, you hate to see. That's the only bummer about this game.
It really
is Khalil.
Yeah, we'll see what that injury is, and I know Jadeveon Clowney just signed.
I know,
just signed, because that would have been a nice little addition. So
Joe Ortiz has done it before.
No doubt. No doubt. All right, we'll wrap it up here. Huge thank you to our crew. Always love having Ben and Craig here. Our man Ben Bradley and Craig Bryan, our stat and spotter. Our highlight man back in the studio, Zach Elk, our on-site engineer here. Richard Ramos back there. Sam Zia, our technical producer, our executive producer. Justin Frosberg. Ilo going to take it from here on out, celebrate another Charger victory, knock off the Raiders for the 3rd straight time. Last 3-game win streak versus the Raiders, October 2017 through November 2018. They had a 4-game streak. So 15 passes defensed by 7 different players.
Unbelievable.
That is what Ilo is going to dig into. So for Shannon Farron down on the field, DJ up here in the booth, Matt Money Smith saying thanks for listening, and stick around for a post-game celebration as the Chargers improve to 2-0 on this 2025 campaign on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Lofted downfield for Q. Caught! Oh, what a grab! Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers.
I live in the moment. Yeah, we gonna own it.
This has been another broadcast of Los Angeles Chargers football.
You've been waiting your whole life for something this good.
On the Chargers Audio Network.
We'll be up in that line.
We run LA, let's go!
Like we should.
Don't miss a moment all season long of LA Chargers football.
You're gonna love it.
Lamar to throw. Here comes Derwin on the blitz. He's got it!
This is LA Chargers locker room.
You already know me. I ain't never gonna stop.
Here comes pressure. Hit. And he goes down. Derwin.
You feel the heat when I'm coming in hot.
Pocket collapse. Down he goes. Choo-choo. Oh, an F-150 through the line. Took him down. Loss of 7.
Sit back. Let me show you how I do it. Yeah, I'm a freight train gon' feel me running through it. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone.
Post-game reaction to today's game on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
I'm ready to go.
It is almost unheard of for an NFL team to have a schedule come out and see that its first 3 regular season games are all divisional games. It's almost unheard of, but that is what the Los Angeles Chargers had staring them in the face as they kicked off the 2025 regular season. Well, 2 down, 1 to go. A victory over the defending AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs in Week 1 in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And this evening, in Las Vegas, The Chargers knock off their arch rivals, the Raiders, 20-9. And after 2 weeks of the regular season, they're in sole possession of first place in the AFC West, and they will try to make it a clean sweep of the AFC West right out of the chute when they take on the Denver Broncos this Sunday at SoFi Stadium in what is going to be, really, technically, the Chargers' home opener, because the win at Kansas City was technically a home game, but this will be the first one in front of the home fans. So the Chargers, for the second straight year, start 2-0 under Jim Harbaugh as they keep the Raiders out of the end zone in this game. Defensively, they come up with 3 interceptions. Justin Herbert throws 2 more touchdown passes. He has 5 touchdowns and no interceptions through 2 games. The only negative, and it's potentially a big one, Chargers star pass rusher Khalil Mack left the game with a left elbow injury at the end of the first quarter. We will relive all the many highlights of this 20-9 Chargers victory over the Raiders on Monday Night Football during the course of our Rise Credit Union postgame show. It's time to rise beyond banking. So Herbert, 19-27 for 242, 2 touchdown passes, no interceptions. He throws a 60-yard touchdown pass to Quentin Johnston. Johnston with 3 touchdown receptions through the first 2 games of the season. As I said, defensively, 3 interceptions for the Chargers, and you heard Money and DJ alluded to it. You want to talk about something that's unheard of. I cannot remember a defense having as many pass breakups as the Chargers had in this game. They had 15 as a team. I cannot remember hearing of an NFL defense that has been credited with 15 passes defensed in a single game. And you had 7 different players with at least 2 pass breakups, and as we mentioned, 3 interceptions. Derwin James, a sensational all-around defensive game. Deion Henley, who played through an illness. He was a late addition to the injury report this afternoon due to illness. He played, and he flourished. A sack, an interception, 10 tackles, including 7 solo tackles. And on special teams, Cameron Dicker, perfect again in 2 field goal attempts. He is now officially the most accurate place kicker in NFL history because the minimum is 100 attempts. He had attempts 100 and 101 tonight. He's made 95 of them for 94%. So all 3 phases contribute to a 20-9 Charger victory over the Raiders on Monday Night Football, a 2-0 record in first place in the AFC West. Coming up next, we will relive all the many highlights from the Chargers' triumph over their arch rivals, the Raiders, as the Rise Credit Union post-game show gets in gear on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today. Hard-heated touchdown captain.
Join former Charger safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Harry, and me as we interview Charger players, coaches, and this week, front office general manager Joe Ortiz. Again, Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts. Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that football is back, and so is your shot at big wins. It is DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts can score you real money and fast. Here's the play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats. From breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks, unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your calls, the bigger your payout. Kickoff bonus, new DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry this season. Play your player instincts. No gimmicks, no convoluted rules.